see bracketology.
Would you like your elk antler? Would you like your elk? Here.
Let's take a look at Miami's net is 35, which is surprising.
What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. We're about 4.5 minutes away from tip-off here at the Dean Dome in Chapel Hill. Justin, welcome in. Welcome in, Fry, into chat. Let's spoil their senior night now. Whose senior night is it, actually? Because I feel like the UNC people just hang around forever. Wasn't it today that Baycott said, like, he wasn't sure if he was coming back or not? I'm like, isn't he been there for 6 years? Like, what's going on? Like,
I have no idea. I honestly, he might get like one of those extra COVID years too. So he might have like redshirted and then got like 2 extra years or something. So
yeah. Well,
honestly, who knows?
If that little clip from that Netflix show that Eric is any indication, he should not go into he should not go into acting either. Apparently.
No. We'll see if he gets cast in season 4.
Good God, Chris Hand, welcome in. He's got the Let's Go Duke going in chat. It should be an exciting one. Justin, you were tracking the sort of around the ACC. A lot of talk this week around the call at Virginia basically costing Duke the ability to share the conference title should they win tonight, because that would essentially knock Virginia down a peg, who you mentioned is actually about to take over, I suppose, win the regular season.
Yeah, so I'd have to look at the tie breaks, but they they played Louisville today.
Yeah, I know, it's such a joke. Imagine your final game of the season being Louisville. Like, come on, man. Like, what is this?
And Virginia's really not had a good February. I mean, they have a winning record. They're like 6-3, but for Virginia, that's not necessarily the greatest over the last little stretch.
Well, I would argue it should be 4-5.
Yeah, exactly.
Or more. It should be 3-6, actually, the other way.
Right. So they end conference play at 15-5, but Miami and Pitt are 14-5 and are currently playing right now. And so depending upon if there's any tie breaks, I know Tony Bennett in Virginia, it was on Twitter, they were cutting down the nets in Charlottesville to celebrate their regular season title. But all right, whatever, but kudos to Capel, right? Pittsburgh, 14-5, super awesome. Great for them. Awesome to see. Pitt had been literally one of the laughing stocks of the ACC for goodness knows how long. So awesome to see them have a really strong season. I was just looking up their net ranking. Give me a second. I just had it.
It's a total reclamation project at Pitt, by the way.
So Pitt's net ranking is 55. Fantastic. That puts them in the tournament.
Yeah.
They're quad 1, 4-3.
That's actually really good.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Really, they should be in. I would think.
I would say they should be in.
It's better than our quad 1 record, isn't it?
Ours is not great.
Isn't it 2-9?
2-7 as of right now. 2-7.
Okay.
But remember, it does ebb and flow as teams.
Because
fall in and out of rankings.
There was one team that moved out of the quad 1 and into quad 2, and I'm pretty sure it's Clemson because they've been.
I think so. Yeah, it was
terrible.
Clemson.
Timothy Phillips, welcome in. Hopefully you all have had a great weekend so far. And it is almost 6:30 on the East Coast, so your Saturday is pretty much done, I guess. Is your bunker down and get ready for Duke UNC? Maybe you got some dinner planned and such. Keon, welcome in. He's got the yes sir, let's go Duke. Love to see it. So the Virginia. So apparently, I also read that the ACC does not actually recognize a regular season conference champion, although it does allow teams to hoist banners saying that they won the regular season, which I thought was actually interesting. Because there's a lot of them in Cameron, and I always thought that was like an actual thing.
Yeah, it's the ACC champion is the tournament. The official ACC champion is the tournament champion.
Right.
And so we can still hoist an ACC banner this year. We just got to win the tournament, which we've done many a times.
Yeah. This one reminds me kind of like the, in a sense, it's actually shaping up to finish a little differently than last year, a little backwards than last year, I would think, because
Yep.
actually the games we were most concerned about last year's team in the lead up to the tournament. Obviously, they lost the final game against Carolina, which was Coach K's final game. They did not look good in the one game they won in the ACC tournament, and then they got blasted by Virginia Tech. And so we were like, rolling into the NCAA with like alarm bells, and then they completely turned it around. This team, on the other hand, is playing its best basketball of the season right now as we roll into Carolina, who is also a hot team right now.
Yeah.
Although,
Of course.
yeah, of course, right? Because they're basically playing for their tournament lives, and they must win this game today, or they're pretty much out. I mean, I think they're the first 4 out at the moment. And apparently the Duke women lost after having beaten Carolina yesterday, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. They had a super strong season. They're going to be in the NCAA tournament, going to be a fairly high seed. So that's something we'll have to also pick the women's bracket this year too, Rich.
Well, just put the Duke women all the way. Yeah, just put them all the way. I think you had mentioned earlier this week too. You really hope that Kara Lawson sticks around. This is what her first year, right? So
no, this is now she's been in for like 3-4.
Oh my god!
But
okay,
she had like she came in like COVID kind of one season. Then it was COVID. Then some more stuff happened. Lots of transfers, and now she's like finally had some like just a solidified roster and some carryover from the last year, and great result.
So Keon's got his Cameron Crazy shirt. Orlando Fan Club is wearing the 2010 regional South Regional shirt. And Rod Conrad, welcome in. Let's put it together against UNC. So some interesting dynamics to this game. Remember, in the first matchup, Armando Bacot, as you had so clearly pointed out, basically disappeared in the second half.
Yeah, he was just non-existent.
Yeah, non-existent, and it made for a rather interesting dynamic because you were like, it didn't even get like they just got him the ball or just like nothing happened. The other interesting piece, actually, there's 2 more. One was the transition game from Duke finally came alive in the game against Carolina, where we had, I think, in the first half, 12 or so points in transition. I don't think we really had much of any in the second half, but it was a big sort of like eye-popping stat there. The other one was when Hubert Davis complained about the free throw shooting between the disparity between the two teams. So something to keep an eye on as we go in here tonight. Keep an eye on the foul situation between these two teams, especially because we flipped who's at home, and also whether Duke can get out in transition again, because that gave us a huge leg up early in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we just have to honestly. The blueprint is already laid out. Now, I obviously expect North Carolina to make some shots early, which they did not do in Cameron. And I do expect them to go to Bacot a lot more than they did in the first game. So it's going to be a completely different game, which is okay. But, I do expect us to stay really, really tough. Especially as North Carolina's rolling just a little bit more than usual.
As Keon mentioned, the black jerseys are out, so time for a funeral. The other thing that changes the complexion of this game is, as I flip the box score over to what we had previously, as you see, Tariq Whitehead did not play in the original Duke Carolina game in Cameron, and he's our best 3-point shooter. He's shooting at 52.5%, and so like that is another dynamic that is sort of unaccounted for here, right? So should be another bit on the Duke side of things. However, Carolina, let's put it this way, is favored by 4.5 points in this particular game.
Whatever.
And so, we'll say Duke is never underdog. So I want to see more. There are all these pictures right now from ESPN showing like very excited and screaming Carolina fans. I want them all in tears by the time we hit the halftime. Okay.
Absolutely.
This is disgusting scenes here being shown by ESPN. We need to see Carolina fans in tears.
That's right.
And again, if you need the game itself, it should be streaming in Discord. So hit the sub button and jump into the subscriber only Discord here. and Jeremy Roach has been playing sensational too.
Yeah.
He had, let's see, he had 20 points in the first Carolina game. Of course, now he's been
Mhm.
hitting that 20-point mark virtually in every game, it seems. 19.5-point average the last two games, Virginia Tech and NC State. Um, Jeremy really looking like last year's March Jeremy.
No, yeah, and I haven't necessarily been able to watch the live streams of the past couple games, but literally just I was looking at the box scores as we were going. It's consistently up. Jeremy Roach kind of takes over. Jeremy Roach takes over. Jeremy Roach comes up when we need him to. And exactly, that's what we want. It's just March Jeremy. So
Yeah. Remember when Tar Heel fans walked out early during last year's Chapel Hill game? I want them walking away again. I mean, that is kind of like what Tar Heel fans do. They leave early from games where Carolina is losing. Although I've never actually seen anybody walk out of Cameron early, so it
nope.
just doesn't really matter. Doesn't happen. Yeah. See, look, more screaming Carolina fans. This is terrible. You know, the other crazy thing, I do think this is going to be a close game, actually. The other game kind of got away from Carolina, to be fair, but I'm smelling overtime, actually.
I mean, there's lots of recent historical precedent in the Deem Dome for overtime, so definitely valid. I mean, especially they have so many seniors tonight too. There's gonna be so much emotion.
Just wreck it. Wreck senior
Yeah,
night, please.
just wreck it for
Please.
Leaky Black, for Caleb Love, for
Oh,
RJ Day.
God.
Just absolutely destroy senior night for them, please.
Well, and then they'll be like, well, we're actually coming back next year. And like,
Oh yeah, right. They'll be year 19. They'll be at
yeah, year 9. Yeah, exactly.
32 years old.
Only two good games in the ACC today. This one in Pitt, Miami is called out in chat. I think that they have it right. We were sort of lamenting what a crazy silly game that Virginia one is to be able to have your final game.
Yeah, right.
There.
Just a nice little cakewalk to end the season and go into the ACC tournament.
Look at that. Russman is in chat again with the black unis is what you wear to UNC's funeral. Let's go. Go to hell, Carolina, as Duke controls the opening tip.
There we
Here
go.
in Chapel Hill, and Tyrese Proctor, Mitchell, Filipowski, Roach, and Lively. So this really has become the starting five rotation that has kind of settled in here in the second half of the season. And I think it is really sort of one of our best lineups. Of course, we throw Dariq Whitehead in there as well. And Filipowski gets a travel. Okay. May have been a hold, but I guess not. Oh, I see what Carolina's doing is continuing the tradition from Roy Williams, where he puts all the seniors in at the start, even if they're walk-ons.
Nice.
That's why Carolina starting lineup is like you don't know anybody on it.
Who are these guys?
Yeah, exactly. But that is so you got Nance, Baycott, Black, and then you have two of the walk-ons there. And that's going to be a steal by Roach. Yes, actually, Roach. That should be a foul. Ooh, almost an and one. Are we in sync or am I ahead of you?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not letting me get to the feed on ESPN. So, and I can't get to it on YouTube TV. So I'm just going to jump into Discord.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that works because that's probably as close as you get to.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, okay. So the two walk-ons out.
Very fast. Get them out.
Yeah, so Arkansas's flopped against number 23 Kentucky. I'll get to some of the results around the league as Mitchell's going to take this one strong against Baycott. Ooh, just a little too strong, actually. Can't get that one to go. We're going to want that one back. Leaky Black is going to go all the way to the rim, and it's rejected by Lively as he puts it into the Duke bench. Okay, going back to storylines from the first game, 8 blocks, I think.
Lively,
was the stat, right?
Yeah. He almost had a double in. It was boards and blocks, I think. Boards and blocks.
Boards and blocks. Yeah, chat. The people you didn't recognize are all out of the game. So now it's your standard lineup there with Caleb Love is in and RJ Davis is in as well. And that's a block by Filipowski, and it's going to be scooped up by Lively. So the two bigs for Duke with a block apiece here early. Roach, ooh, I thought he could have taken that one. But Duke going to settle into a half-court offense. There's a screen. Filipowski is open if he wants it. He's going to put the ball on the deck and go right at Baycott, and actually going to be blocked on that one, so couldn't get it up over the rim. Now Carolina in transition, still 0-0 for both teams, and there's the pass to Baycott, who's got the first points on the little give and go. So Carolina draws first blood here.
I've got it up now.
Okay, we did have slow starts on the road early in the season. I hope that's not the case tonight. As Filipowski's going to hoist for three. That is way short, actually, off the front iron. And Caleb Love comes down with that board. As R.J. Davis quick and nicely blocked from behind by Filipowski, because Baycott had a freebie. And Mitchell, oh my God, he missed Lively!
He was wide open.
Oh my!
He was wide open. He was just sitting there.
I guess it's too loud to even hear, maybe?
Maybe.
The extra pass there to Proctor was also open. Filipowski going to go up and over. Nance! They're going to call for a travel?
Yeah, I think he's pivoted. Just one too many times on that one.
2 turnovers, 2 travels for Flip, actually. So Duke missing opportunities there on that play. Oh, my God, I mean, Lively is just wide open, man. Like, what in the world?
I mean, we just got to settle in.
I think so.
Very, very hostile environment. Just settle in.
Leaky Black got Filipowski in the air, and we'll get 2 more here for Carolina as it's 4-0 in the early going. Leaky Black, 153rd game at UNC, which is a record. I mean, go figure, right? Like, if you just never graduate, like, that's an early foul on Caleb Love there as Roach tries to dribble past him. Well, it's because nobody in the NBA, G League, or abroad would take him, so.
Yeah. Just 14. Settle in.
What? Shire calling play 14 apparently, even though he's a 4 and a 1, which I guess is, or it might be mirrored to us, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a high-low action between the 1 and the 4.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Lively just gives it away. Oh, and Caleb! Oh, he shouldn't have even. Oh man, I don't think he even should have touched him. I think Caleb Love was gonna miss it.
Yeah, he took off from way too far away.
Way too far away.
Just really, really bad angle on the pass. Wait, did he touch him?
Yeah, he got him on the left arm, which was like the arm that didn't have the ball. But
yeah,
I'm pretty sure if he just didn't do anything, like Caleb Love wasn't gonna get there.
No, he wasn't gonna dunk. He wasn't gonna slam that one.
It was gonna be a rejection either way, like rejected by the rim. So this might be 6-0 when all is said and done.
So here's what's gonna happen. So you remember last game, the refs really let them play.
Yeah.
There was
5-0 actually.
Yeah, there was very, very few like ticky-tack foul calls, like just the stupid ones that stop the flow of the game.
Yeah.
It was very much a very fast-paced game, and they just let it play. I have a feeling this game, they're going to call a lot more of the ticky-tack BS calls.
Well, I mean, that Whitehead one wasn't really, a ticky-tack call, and the replay is pretty clear. But the Carolina defense has been pretty good here as Mitchell has 6 seconds to operate. He's going to go with the left hand and will score. Those are Duke's first points of the game.
Mitchell's had a great February.
He's kind of quiet, like, in a quiet way, though.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
just, like, quietly getting 15, 16 points a game, basically.
Yeah, good hands there by Drake Whitehead. Almost got the ball out of Caleb Love's hands, and there's, I'm almost surprised that Proctor isn't on Caleb Love, actually. Is that a switch? Steps on the end line, and R.J. Davis turns it over. Is Proctor's, I was seeing the stats this week, Proctor's defensive efficiency is in the 92nd percentile.
Wow.
Of all players, actually, of all players in the NCAA. So he's been holding, maybe I still have this saved somewhere, because the stat was actually pretty incredible for a freshman, actually. He's oddly enough, has been our best on-ball defender. Here it is. Opposing players, when guarded by Tyrese Proctor over the last 5 games, are 8 of 27. So
Wow.
5 games includes NC State, Virginia Tech, the Cardinals, Syracuse, and Notre Dame. They've only scored 22 points, which is 4.4 points per game
Nice. Wow.
collectively, right, over the last 5 games, and they have 9 turnovers, about 2 turnovers per game. For the season, Proctor is allowing 30.8% field goal and 29.2% three-point field goal to rank 92nd percentile nationally on defense.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would not have expected that from him.
Yeah, me neither.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
But like it's sort of, yeah, I very fun, very sort of interesting stat there. The other one we've been talking about, Roach, and his points here of late. I pulled up here a sophomore to junior comparison, and I thought this was striking actually.
Mm-hmm.
His points per game is up 53% from 8.6 to 13.2. His ACC points per game are up almost 100% from 7 to 13.
Wow.
His field goal percentage is about the same. His minutes are up 12%, and his 20-point games, which is the ones we talked about, are going from 0 last year to 5 this year. It was actually, I think this stat was printed, or maybe, yeah, okay, so he's got 5 this year, yeah. So incredible growth there from Roach as well. And I just think Proctor's been playing at a really high level on defense. I mean, the defense has been there all season.
Yeah, it has. Let's
really,
see. Let's go to our. So this is Ken Palm. Let's go adjusted defense.
Chris says he has the Ram Voodoo doll now, so we're ready to go. Nice. There should be a second Carolina foul, but I'm not exactly sure who it's on.
Yeah, we're ranked 30th in adjusted defense per 100%. Per 100 possessions adjusted for the opponents, basically how good they are.
Yeah.
So that's actually really, really good. The person in front of us by 0.1, Virginia, and they are always good at defense, and they always hold people to ridiculously low scoring totals.
Yeah. And actually, the other foul is on Nance. That was the one I was missing. So, one on Caleb Love, one on Nance, and then Dariq Whitehead has one as well. I mean, 5-4 here in the early going, Justin. Both teams shooting relatively poorly. I mean, 1 of 5 and then 2 of 5, basically Duke and Carolina here. And it's really just the points off the turnovers. Duke with 3 turnovers, although Carolina's turned it over twice, so that stat really isn't kind of, crazy in one direction or another.
No, as long as we just avoid those turnovers that lead to the runouts where Caleb Love was going to try to tomahawk it down.
Yeah.
Like that's where the game could get out of hand really fast, right?
Agreed. Tim Pinnell saying Virginia is my team in chat. Well, we got a Cavaliers fan, I suppose. Also, Oreo lemon flavor cream. I'll pass, buddy. Apparently, that's like Pete. What? He started eating lemon Oreo cookies and has been performing better. That's honestly, like, it sounds disgusting.
That's outrageous. Absolutely.
I don't know
outrageous.
why you would ever take a regular Oreo and turn the filling into lemon. I mean, double stuffed is one thing. You can like have the Halloween, the orange version is good too. Is Roach talking about delivering their 5-all as Roach hits the 3. I think my stomach turned upside down is what Chad is saying. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a terrible, but for a Carolina, player, I guess can we really be that surprised?
Nah, absolutely not. Oh, yeah.
And that's a throwaway there by Baycott.
Yeah, that's great defense. That's great defense. Expand this.
So somebody just asked me, so Duke needs a win to get a 2-game bye and Pitt should lose. What seed would they be if this happens? I think the answer is 4.
Oh, give me. Yeah, it's either going to be like 4 or 3.
Or 3, right?
We go.
Depends where Clemson is, I think.
Yeah, let me check the standings again.
Proctor's got 2 as Duke pulls ahead. Or 3, actually, based on tiebreaker. Yeah, 7-5 here, Duke in the early going. Ooh, almost there. Lively, almost. That should be a foul.
Yep.
Yeah. Lively, like, gambled on the steal.
Yeah.
And then Baycott was on his other hip.
Yeah. No, I just want him to play Baycott straight up the whole time. Just play him straight up.
Yeah, it's a little cheeky there. I mean, I see what you're doing, but yeah.
So we would be at 14. If we win, we'd be at 14-6. Whoever loses the Miami Pitt game will also be at 14-6. And so it'll just depend on who it is. So if it's Miami, they have the tiebreaker over us.
Miami is a tiebreaker, but Pitt does not.
No, I don't
Pitt
believe
does
so.
Not, yeah. So welcome in everybody here. Happy Saturday as we've got Duke and Carolina almost about to be 7-7, 7-7 rather. And if you need the game itself, jump into the Discord as Ryan Young pulls down the rebound off the Baycott miss, and so it is actually 7-6 with the good guys ahead by 1. And yeah, jump into Discord and hit that sub button to join the subscriber only watch party. Otherwise, we are having a good time here as Roach goes around the Ryan Young screen. Ooh, I thought that was gonna go. I thought that was gonna go in.
Yeah,
that had the touch there. Hey.
No, it did, and good on Ryan for battling to try to get the boards.
And here's got Baycott there. Duke brings the double team. Baycott has to get it back outside. Now it's Love who's going to hoist with Jeremy Roach in his face. That is way short as Tariq Whitehead brings down that rebound. You know what? I'll probably live with that shot. Contested 3 from 3 feet beyond the arc by Caleb Love. It's
a Caleb Love special.
Yeah, it really is. Although, man, like there's some of those 3-pointers that NC State was taking the other day. You're just like, God, man. And hitting, actually. And it looks like Tyrese Proctor gets hit on the wrist.
Yeah, who was that one on?
Should be. Well, they're zooming in on Baycott, so I'm going to assume it's on him. And I know that Baycott went up for the block.
Yeah, but there was somebody else trailing on that play, so who knows?
True. And Proctor to the line, actually, having made. God damn it! I was about to say having made clutch free throws at the end of the NC State game.
Yeah.
Misses.
Just slow yourself down, young one. Just slow yourself down. You got this.
Oh, yeah, another big game there out in the Pac-12. That Arizona-UCLA is the top 10 matchup. All right, let's see. Proctor for the second one. Yes.
There we go.
Yes, good. And he's got 3 so far. Roach also has 3, and Mitchell has 2. As Grandison checks into the game for Proctor
there we go.
A bit.
Yeah, his defense last time against USC was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And Love still being guarded by Roach as Davis goes around the curl. And here's an open 3-point shot by Carolina. Yes. As that one goes down, that's actually Leaky Black, who is not a great 3-point shooter, but of course manages to hit every 3 he jacks up against Duke somehow.
Yep.
So Roach coming around the curl. That was almost goaltending by Baycott, although it's off the backboard. Now it's to Filipowski, and Filipowski's going to take 3. That's weight off, and he gets his own rebound, actually.
There we go.
And now nice finds Jeremy Roach wide open in the corner, and Duke has got to hit it, and he does.
There you go. Great patience. Great patience.
I thought that was going to be another one of those like, oh my God, it's wide open and we're going to miss it.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, somebody's cramping.
Injury. Yeah, cramp. That's a cramp.
Johnson. So, yeah, Donovan Johnson looks like he's hamstring.
Yeah, probably a hamstring.
Oof. Kind of early to cramp in the game, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Definitely don't deal with too much cramping issues this late in the season.
Right. You remember when, is it last year, right? That Caro used to, yeah.
All the time. It was like the first 7 games, he always had cramps. So we were like, oh my goodness, they need to figure this out.
Well, they did. I mean, by the end. It's just a conditioning thing.
Pretty much.
Look, we're getting the ball out of Baycott's hands pretty consistently.
There we go.
That's a foul on Baycott.
There we
Yes, it
go.
is. Yes,
There we
that's a
go.
foul on. That's his second.
That's
Yes.
right. Well done.
Because oh, he's so good at offensive rebounding. Yeah, because he pushes the other guy out of the way.
His literal approach to doing any type of rebounding is to push the guy in the back and then go up for it when the guy's on the ground.
There you go. And he gets called for it. And here's another. That's Dariq Whitehead. Ooh, that had a pretty stroke, but it doesn't go from 3. And R.J. Davis quick down the floor here. The Duke defense scrambling. As here's Nance. He's going to beat Philip. Oh, it's actually rejected by the rim. Oh!
I thought he skated right past us. I was like, dude, this is a simple lay-in.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. That's basically the second Carolina dunk that doesn't go down. And Roach is gonna go through a 3. No, that's too
All right. Yeah. We need to
That was gonna be quite the dagger though. As Baycott is actually still in the game. Now working down low on Ryan Young. Caleb Love being guarded by Grandison here. Good D by Grandison. The step back jumper by Love. That's a brick. And Baycott tried to come down with the rebound, but it lands in the lap of Jeremy Roach.
I'm honestly curious. Are UNC fans excited for Caleb Love to graduate, or are they sad? Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily think I'd want a player that jacks up a bunch of shots like that every game.
Flip going up. Oh, he gets fouled, actually, as Nance. That's Nance's second. Here is Filipowski is going to go to the free throw line. He didn't travel on that one. He's been travel prone today so far. Hubert Davis having a chat with the ref at the moment.
He's probably saying, hey, we shoot more free throws than the other team. This is not the way it's supposed to be.
Somebody put up a stat. Carolina has shot 669 or something like that free throws this season, and Duke is like 530. It's like there's a massive disparity.
Very large, very large.
Nance got rinsed. A great hustle on Flip to get into that rebound and get another on Baycott indeed. So the two big men from Carolina, Baycott and Nance, both with 2 fouls. That could be a significant storyline here in the game as we've hit the under 12 rather. So Nicholas Jackson, welcome into chat. Hello.
So currently, I'm just looking at Joe Lenardi's bracketology just for some funsies. So currently, Duke, he's got seeded 6th in the East. Miami 5th in the East. And Pitt 10th in the Midwest.
Pitt is 10th. Huh, okay. And what are we? 8th?
6th in the East.
We're 6th. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's really good.
I think it's because we've gone on this nice little kind of 5-game run. If we didn't, or if we kind of toiled with 3-2 type thing over the month of February, we would probably be sitting at an 8-9 slot.
Yeah.
And so I think we're probably pretty solid in a 5, 6, 7 range.
Yeah, I mean, to tell you what, either way, I mean, you probably don't want to be the 5. So I think I'd rather be the 6.
Right.
But yeah, like any high seed that sees us in their bracket is, imagine playing Duke like in the second round, and you're just like, okay, that's
great.
Great. It's like that Kentucky Wichita State thing where they were the 1 versus the 8 or something. They got upset in the second round, and it was like a total setup basically. Yeah. Especially with how we've been playing of late.
Yeah, definitely. And if I mean, we're gonna do bracketology, right?
We'll probably do bracketology. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. But the last year there was a lot of chatter because I think it was Texas A&M went on this amazing run in the SEC tournament. They didn't win it, but everybody was like,
today, by the way.
They did, yeah. Great win for them. So they're definitely going dancing this year.
Yeah.
But last year, I'm pretty sure it was them. They missed out after they went on this just magical run, and everyone's like, they've done enough. But the selection committee was like, yeah, not really, because it's okay. We don't really consider what happens in the tournament or the conference tournaments as much as we do the regular season. And so, at this point, you basically, for a team like UNC, they have to win today. and they probably have to win the conference tournament.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they might not get in.
Yeah, they need the automatic qualifier there.
Yep.
Yeah. And Chad is saying getting good minutes so far from the bench. I think defensively, yes. Scoring has really been dominated. Well, actually, only 3 Blue Devils have scored, and it's just been a very low scoring game between 11 and 9 here for Duke. Looks like actually Baycott did hoist a jersey. Why is Black's jersey white and the others are Tar Heel blue?
I don't know.
Weird. Filipowski at the free throw line here as we've come back to the game.
Let's go. So 150 divided by 4. 38 games a year.
38?
But that means he's probably been here for 5 years.
Yeah.
So 30, basically 31 games a year.
That's accurate. That sounds right. Filipowski makes the first of the 2 free throws, although it basically hit every part of the rim to go down.
There we go.
And he gets the second one as well. Nicely done here as we go 13-9 here. The Blue Devils ahead by 4 in Chapel Hill. Baycott actually still in the game with those 2 fouls. I'm pretty sure it's 2 unless I have miscounted this. And there's almost a steal by by Roach. Carolina has to restart its offense now. And their shot there by Dunn is no good, and Filipowski just says, "Give me that."
That's great.
Brings down that rebound. Chad Youngren, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. Thank you. Welcome in, actually. And it's Roach coming around the curl. Oh my God, he had Ryan Young wide open, but a little bit of a broken play there. Young, I don't know for sure Young is going to go 1-on-1 against Baycott. So
he could,
I guess.
He could. He's done it against Edie. He did it against Edie.
I don't think Roach knows what the shot clock is at. He puts that off the backboard, and that's just a bad possession for Duke.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't hear. This is Davis for 3. Yeah. That's a big swing there. Damn. That's a big swing.
Yeah.
Are we planning on streaming F1 tomorrow? I don't know. I'll have to check. With that on that one actually. It's not that early of a race. It's only 7 o'clock Pacific, so it wouldn't be too bad. Filipowski with the turnaround there, and he's gonna get 2. That would work. ISO Filipowski would work.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with both Nance and Baycott having 2 fouls, you got to put them in a position to make a decision on whether they want to play you hard on defense or whether they're going to foul you. Actually, there's RJ Davis again as
he's starting to heat. Yeah, he's starting to heat up.
Start to get it rolling. Let's see. Mitchell going to take 3. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know where that came from, but Mark Mitchell hits the line drive shot for 3 and opens a 4-point advantage as Lively, Proctor, and Whitehead are ready to check in.
Nice.
Presumably for Young, Roach, and Grandison would be my guess, or maybe Mitchell. Leave Roach in.
Roach will probably stay in.
Yeah. Okay. So then you take Mitchell out. Flip, but stay. Shire just coaching it from the bench there. That 3-pointer from RJ Davis, the heat check is just completely garbage. I mean, that is a terrible shot, and that's Filipowski putting it on the deck, and actually Baycott blocks him on that particular possession, which actually clean block. Don't let him. Damn it.
Yes.
Got position. I actually thought Flip had to be stronger.
Yep.
He let Baycott give him basically get him off his block there. Roach thought about the 3. Nope. Grandison to Young. And actually.
Whoa.
Okay. I have no idea where that pass was going.
No, maybe he expected
Young to cut
to cut in, but I mean, Ryan, he literally would have had to have gone through Baycott to get around to that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he got caught up in the air and then just didn't have anywhere to go with it. So yeah, So the three that were waiting for Duke do come in, and as you correctly pointed out, Roach gets a breather there. So it's the 5 freshmen on the floor at the moment. The all freshman lineup. And Baycott 101 against Lively. Gets another foul on Lively. Yeah, it's the second foul on Lively. And then actually, I'm sort of wondering, going back, Lively had 4 points, 2 fouls in the first matchup.
Yeah, he had done really well in the first game. Lively had done really well to just stay strong. And so it's got to be the same where he's got to just keep his ground, go straight up. Otherwise, he's going to get called for a foul pretty much every time against Baycott.
Yeah. So actually, it looks like Baycott only has 1 foul. So somehow the foul was not charged to him. Interesting. So who was the foul charged to? So Carolina has 5, but
Good boy, Ash. You tell him.
Caleb Love, Nance, Baycott. Oh, Davis took the foul instead of Baycott. All right, so Davis bails out Baycott there for that. Okay. Home court senior night energy definitely helping UNC. We'll see if it lasts. Is what Eric is saying.
Yeah, no, definitely expected it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, it's hard. Like we have to match that energy. That's the key, right?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Looking at some of our box scores.
But let's see. With this is the under 8 media timeout and a relatively low scoring game. I mean, maybe we're headed for the 70s, I suppose.
Yeah, and these ones go in ebbs and flows too. So I'm looking at right now we're out rebounding Carolina by 3, which is great. Including on both ends, so we're winning on both ends. Carolina's got 3 assists to our 1 assist. We each got a steal. We have 3 blocks, they have 2. 4 turnovers for us to their 3.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Pretty close.
All right, welcome in everybody. Happy Saturday here as we've just passed, it's 7 o'clock on the East Coast or so? Yeah, and if you need the game, it's just streaming in Discord for the subscribers. And otherwise, we are having a good time here. A bit of a nervous one, actually. Of course, this is, I think we had thought this was going to go down to this was going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need more assists. Only 1? Question mark. Justin, you have the stats pulled up.
We have a singular assist.
A singular assist. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Which is obviously not what you want to see, 13 minutes into the game, but I think a lot of our buckets have come on kind of dribble with a little screen and then 3, taking the 3 or cutting into the lane and taking a shot off the dribble. But I think we'd have to look back at the last game. I think we had an exceptional number of assists in that game.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Baycott at the free throw line here. Now Shire having his turn with the refs.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Like Hubert just talks to the guy for 30 seconds, and then next thing you know, like the next 4 fouls are on Duke or something like that.
Yeah, well, so yeah, I mean Duke only has 3 at the moment. Luckily for us, it just unfortunately happens that 2 of the 3 happen to be on Derek Lively as Armando Baycott converts both of them. At the free throw line, we have a tie game here as Baycott has 7 points to lead all scorers at the moment. And the 5 freshmen are no longer on the floor as Ryan Young has come into the game here. Yep. So Shire electing to, he had to sub out Lively, but still wanted to stay with the 2 big lineup. here,
Yep.
and this Ryan Young's going to screen for Proctor, and Proctor's going to, it's a really solid defense, actually. He's going to have to go turn around jump shot. Ooh, nice roll by Tyrese Proctor, who gets that shot to go, and it's 20-18. Yeah, the defense from Carolina has not been bad. I mean, they're definitely packing the paint.
Yeah.
Not a lot of options for Duke, and it's Ryan Young guarding Baycott right now.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
Body him up, man.
he gets Baycott to go out to the 3-point line here. Nice. There's the double team, and now he passes out of it. The three-pointer no good by Black, and
Great
the
job.
rebound on the weak side there by Whitehead. So Duke with an opportunity here as RJ Davis is guarding Proctor, and now it's Mitchell there with the little fake and go.
Oh.
And Mitchell, not quite. Ryan Young gets it. Yes! Ryan Young with the offensive board and the follow.
There you go. How valuable will that be in March?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Ryan Young playing actually exceptionally well on both ends of the floor right now as he's the primary defender on Baycott. Leaky Black goes right by. Oh, no! That would look like a clean block, boys.
Oh, let's see the replay.
That
Let's
looked
see
like
it.
a clean block.
Oh, man. Who'd they call it on?
Young, I mean.
Young.
Wait, this looks like a clean block by Ryan Young, actually. He recovers to Leaky Black. What? Oh, that is so lame.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Ay, ay, ay.
That's how you keep the ball high off an offensive Oh, that's why you keep the ball high off an offensive rebound. Yeah, you just gotta go straight back up with it, especially if you get it like right underneath the basket. Black for his second free throw here. And yes, that does go. So he's got 7 actually. So it's 7 for Black, 5 for Davis, 7 for Baycott. And that's the 20 for Carolina. A bit more balanced on the Duke side, as we have 5 Blue Devils that have scored here so far, with Jeremy Roach leading the way with 6. Mitchell, not quite. Couldn't get it to go from the ACC logo. And who was that? Oh, it's Dontrez Styles actually was in the corner calling it for 3, but it was wide open.
Oh, great
There,
pass
RJ
out.
Davis. Yeah, here's to Leaky Black, a wide open 3, but he doesn't hit it. And so Duke dodges that bullet. My goodness, actually. Proctor starts and gets going. There's Mitchell. The delivery wasn't quite there, honestly, but that is a foul on Dontrez Styles there. That's his first. And he's in because Puff Johnson is still having
Some
issues with cramping. Yeah.
Yeah, they showed a little clip of him trying to run and things were not looking good. Obviously, we don't want anybody to be injured, but
might be more than a cramp at that point, though.
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
Oh, where is it? Yes.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Jesus. Mark Mitchell, I mean, making us work for every inch of that free throw.
Jeez.
Also, the whole like Argyle look, disgusting, by the way.
So ugly.
Just disgusting.
Oh, front rim. Goodness.
Baycott comes down with the defensive board as Mitchell can't convert on the second free throw. And Caleb Love, too strong. That should be a rebound to Whitehead, yes.
That was awesome job by Young and Flip to really box
Whitehead
out.
just
and then
literally put it off his foot.
Oh, and one.
My God. Like literally Dariq Whitehead like tried to go before he had control of the ball.
Slow yourself down.
It's horrible because like, oh my God, are you kidding me, man? It just turns into transition for Carolina. It's a second foul on Ryan Young, who is in because Lively had 2 fouls. So we're losing bigs here. It's like your mistake on the offensive end leads to just another, like, a serious issue on the other side.
Yep. Just gotta slow yourself down. It's okay.
Yeah. This is this little stupid career comparison here. He's like 20% better against Duke than any other team.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. 23 all here with 5 minutes to go. Filipowski puts the ball on the deck, can't get it. Offensive board to Duke as Whitehead is just now going to go and one.
Yeah, one. Oh, Dave Hubert's pissed.
Jalen Washington there. I actually wasn't sure what the ref was going to call on.
No, I was worried.
Yeah, I was very worried because let's see on the I wouldn't have called anything, but
yeah,
I would not have called anything at all, actually. But nice assertive play by Dariq Whitehead, who again we had mentioned that he did not play in the first game at Cameron, but he's got 3 so far tonight, and we're going to need those. So Seth Trimble now in the game. I don't even know what Carolina's done at the moment. This lineup is just bizarre. Tyler Nickel in as well.
Couldn't even tell you.
Seth Trimble almost dribbles it on the baseline, I thought.
Yes.
Oh,
great
nice.
steal.
Great interception. Actually, you know what? This is a gift. This is an opportunity for Duke to like actually run up a bit of a lead here, because this lineup by Carolina is just a bit bizarre. Nice move by Flip, who just puts it in. He's got 6 so far. I mean, nobody on the floor can guard Filipowski right now, but what Carolina's done is that they're banking on the under 4 timeout to give their starters an extra bit of breathing room here.
Yep.
So actually, as long as you keep the ball alive, you can get free possessions.
Ah, damn it.
Except for that.
And a foul call.
Yeah, and a foul call. Proctor picks up his first and on the Caleb Love drive. Yeah, that's the physicality there by Whitehead. Actually, the physicality by Filipowski, too. So far, so good. So Duke, so far, able to match the level of energy from UNC here, 28-25, as we've hit the under 4.
Now, and the ball's moved a little bit more over the past 3-4 minutes, which is really good to see. Even Roach isn't even on the court, is he?
No,
he hasn't been on the court. Yeah, so he's been getting some extended rest, which rarely happens. I think he's averaging like 33 minutes a game.
Yeah, higher maybe actually. I thought it was more like 36.
Yeah, so him getting some extended rest in this type of game early on is really valuable for us.
Bacot could spend another 4 years at UNC and never develop a spin move like Flip. I mean, yeah. And then you have Keon that says Flip is the best big man in the country. He's definitely the best, like maybe power forward.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's a skilled stretch 4. He really is.
He really is. Oh man, I don't know. I think Edie would probably have something to say to that, but
I think Edie just won some National Player of the Year award. I forget which one because there's like 7 of them.
Oh man, yeah, the big cat one. Oh god.
Just giving a small score update currently with 15:40 in the second to go.
Yep.
Miami is up by 6, 50-44.
Is it in Miami or in Pitt?
That's a great question. Where is this game being played? It is at Miami.
It's at Miami. Okay. I would expect Miami probably gets that done.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
They're going to be a really tough out in March.
Unfortunately, I'm really glad we only had to play them once, and it was just like getting rid of this. Like,
yeah, right. I mean, they went on a what was it, Elite 8 run last year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was Elite 8.
They lost to Kansas, right?
They lost to Kansas.
Yep.
They got better through the transfer portal, kept a couple players, got better, and so yeah, they're going to be scary in March.
Oh, that's right, because it was down to us, Carolina, and Miami.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody was like, ACC down year.
I mean, this is the exact same thing they've said this year too, right? Like, and you see, the problem is with the Big 12 is that you're going to get Big 12 teams in their same bracket, and they're just going to beat each other. and that's like going to be the end of the Big 12, basically.
Pretty much. Like even today, Texas just played Kansas, and Texas
Rather
won.
decisive.
Yeah, rather decisive, but I'm pretty sure the last time they played, Kansas beat the crap out of them. So
Yeah, they kind of flipped the script there. Actually, 4 top 12 teams going down there. But all right, we're getting ready to roll here for the under 4 timeout. So welcome in everybody here as we have 3 minutes and 40 something seconds. It's too small on my screen.
yeah, something like that.
Actually, I think John Shire has done a pretty good job of managing the foul trouble here with the Duke Bigs, with Ryan Young with 2, Lively with 2, and we can get out of this half with at least tied or even ahead, and get them back for the seconds to 3:49 to go. We'll be in really good shape, actually.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We got Mitchell, Flip, Derek, Tyrese, and Jeremy. So it looks like we've gone a little smaller. Yeah.
And Caleb Love converts both of them at the free throw line. Jason Penfield with a "Let's go Duke" in chat. I love it. I saw this morning Zach Edey when Billis announced, "Thank you for the award." College game day player of the year. I see. And Heave also as well with the "Let's go Duke." Nice. Welcome in everybody. Glad we have the "Let's go Dukes" in chat today. That's pretty exciting. Roach should get here's an open flip, and he's got a one-on-one against Baycott here, and nice move. That should be a foul on Baycott. That's an and one by Filipowski.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Two
Right
fouls.
on cue too, with like Eric's like, Baycott would never have a spin move like Flip, and Flip just put the move on him. Look, he fakes it left, gets Baycott caught in the air, goes right, gets the contact. Fantastic move.
Yeah, it was great. Absolutely great. That Baycott's coming out probably the rest of the half.
I would expect, as Nance actually comes back, but Nance has 2 fouls too.
Yeah.
Here. So watch out for that. We should go right at him, actually. I actually did not know he leads D1 freshmen in rebounds per game.
Wow. And double doubles.
Well, that one I knew.
Yeah. That one we expected because he started the season with like double doubles almost every night.
Yeah. And he's been 8-time ACC player of the freshman of the week. So
just give him the rookie of the year award.
Yeah, I would suspect. Leaky Black being guarded by Mitchell here. Good defense as Black can't get it. And the rebound to Filipowski. Nicely done. Great hustle actually by Mitchell to not let Black get a clean board here as Duke leads by 6. And here with another opportunity to go inside. Oh, Roach just missed him actually here. He will feed Filipowski, and it's one-on-one. Duke's just going to clear out the side. No, actually, there's the screen, and it's going to be Roach on Nance. Okay, here's 9 seconds to go. Roach one-on-one. Actually, the step-back jumper, the three-pointer, not quite, and Leaky Black pushes Filipowski out of the way, so no offensive board there. I'm not crazy about the shot, but I can see why, as R.J. Davis gets 2 back for Carolina.
Right now, it almost did. No, right now, especially with them having a little bit of a smaller lineup and Flip really being able to dominate inside, we need to get the ball inside and touching the paint. There we go.
Yeah, there's Mitchell. And Mitchell had the opportunity. He'll get it to Flip. Actually, Filipowski should just go up with it because he's going to get hit from behind. He'll get another rebound, actually, now pull it back out, and Duke will reset.
Good.
Which, he got hit like twice. They could have called anything there. Flip's going to set the high screen here, I think, for Proctor, maybe. He's going to hit the reverse screen. Proctor's got 5 seconds to go. Proctor's just going to take 3. I don't know about that. That was kind of a waste of a second chance opportunity there. I don't know if we're just waiting for it to go to halftime at this point.
Yeah. It's just two really. The first parts of the possession where Flip got inside, we got 2 offensive boards, great. But then just the kind of wait and see approach there didn't necessarily.
It didn't pan out. It looked like Filipowski was gassed, to be fair. But yeah, R.J. Davis has kind of picked it up here for Carolina of late. He's got the last, this is going to be 3 points here for UNC.
Flip to the bench. Derek to the bench.
Yeah, Derek with 2, so I expect Grandison to come back and maybe Ryan Young.
Yeah, maybe.
Although Young has 2 fouls, so we have 97 seconds left in the half. Yeah, Ryan Young in as is Grandison. I guess Young's fouls are expendable, more or less. As RJ Davis has 9 points, and Carolina's gone on a little 4-0 run here to close it out. They've actually taken 13 free throws and made 11. Duke's only 6 of 8, so that's whatever Hubert Davis says. Can't complain this time.
Yeah,
His
right.
team is still going to lose, so either way, I guess. Roach, there's Grandison with the screen, but he'll just 8 seconds there. There's the screen by Young, and Roach trying to go in on Nance, and Roach offensive foul. What?
What? Let's see this. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they might have got him on the arm.
Wait a sec, what? There's nothing there.
I think they saw his arm. Like, the defender was all the way his arm length away, and Roach just like extended his arm, and they called the foul on that.
That's just a gimme. That's just a gimme call. Nance the handoff to Love here as UNC gets higher, take the lead, and there's Caleb Love for the tie. No, actually,
foul.
That should be a foul on that. That'll be Nance. That'll be Nance there. Yeah, and that's his 3rd.
Yeah, because we had position on the board. Yep, good position on the board. And then he just like,
yeah, I mean, because Proctor had the board.
Yeah.
And actually, this is a 1-and-1.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 1-and-1. 58 seconds left in the half here.
Yeah. Little separation. Just need a little separation.
I mean, he gotta make he gotta make the first one.
There you go.
Okay. Nicely done, Tyrese. At least one. We just gotta get it to halftime, man.
That's right.
Of course, that's probably what Carolina's saying too.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I couldn't read his lips there.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I mean, he say something about flopping?
Of course he did. Like, why wouldn't? Like, you know, I mean, the other one coach is gonna say, "Oh no, he flopped."
RJ Davis with the step back jumper. Ooh, just a little too strong. I actually thought that was gonna go down. Duke has the 2-for-1 if they go quick. No, timeout. Timeout. Still has the 2-for-1 actually if they make this really fast. Yeah, still with the 2-for-1 opportunity. Should be a quick 30-second.
Yep. All right. So flip 9 and 9.
Already? I love it. Actually, I would also, by the way, if Carolina does get a defensive board or Duke scores, I would expect Carolina to take a timeout because they still have 4. So
yes. But then again, they love having spare timeouts.
They do actually. I wasn't gonna go there. Is it gonna be like a Roy Williams?
No, it's always the same. Hubert and Roy are the same. They rarely, if ever, call timeout. And then what game was it that we did where it was Georgia Tech, and I'm pretty sure they ran out of timeouts like 1 minute into the second half. Like what a contrast! What a contrast!
Georgia Tech, you're right, did yes.
Oh,
it would be nice to work on Duke's basketball.
Here we go.
All right, it looks like we're just not gonna take the 2-for-1.
No,
we don't have the opportunity to anymore as we've tick this down under 30 seconds. We're just going to content to burn as much time. Although Carolina brings a high double team as Grandison. No, that's just a disaster. He like dribbled himself into a mess there trying to go baseline. Like, I don't even know what that was. But Carolina, to your point, is not going to take the timeout here. Nope.
No, they are. They are. I don't necessarily know
I thought they were going to let it play.
I don't know what our play call was there.
What is this supposed to be? Grandison going to the basket on a baseline drive?
Which has happened maybe once all season.
What? Slowest drive to exactly where the defender knew you were going. As if Russman breaks it down for us. I mean, like, what, like, yeah, to your point, we've literally never seen that all season. Like, you have Filipowski who's trying to throw a baseline screen there, but like, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
That was a unmitigated disaster, actually.
Yeah.
The good news is Carolina can't take the lead. Although I really don't want them to like get one of those crazy, 3-pointers from like half court.
Yep.
As Baycott comes back into the game here.
Interesting. And they're gonna set him up at the 3-point line. Definitely.
Yeah, but it might be like he comes in here for for this offensive rebound on the weak side. Look, you have Leaky Black on the top. They've taken 3 from there. Actually, Davis is just going to go in. So see what I mean? It's the offensive rebound. He actually.
What? They're calling goaltend?
Yeah, it absolutely is. I don't know what are you thinking? I don't understand what you're thinking here.
Oh no, that was coming off the rim.
But it's still on it.
Yeah.
It's still making contact. I don't know. I don't know what Filipowski is thinking there. Like we just had like 2 brain dead plays, like on offense and on defense, like completely brain dead.
You just had to wait literally half a second.
Yeah, because if you didn't do anything, the time was just going to expire.
Yeah, the ball was going to fall off the rim.
Yeah, with time expiring. Very frustrating. Shire says it's about the 50-50 play. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Boy. Okay, 33-31 here, which technically would hold UNC to under our defensive scoring average for the season, which was 64 points. So they would score 62 at this rate. So you got to think that that's pretty good. Yeah, like the spot that we're in right now. Yeah. As we go through quickly here with the stats, UNC being led by both Davis and Baycott with 9 points apiece. Then it's Caleb Love with 6 and Leaky Black with 7. That's it. Those are the only 4 Carolina Tar Heels that have scored at all in this game. And pretty much Armando Baycott with 2 points. Nance with 0 points. He's got 3 fouls. And I go back to the game in Cameron where Nance had 2 points. And 2 fouls. So basically he was non-existent, although Nance has been playing a significant role for Carolina throughout the season. You saw there in the graphic, he was basically averaging, like almost 18 and a half, 19 points over the last 2 games. He's got nothing, so that contribution has just been completely non-existent in the 2 games against Duke.
No, yeah, I don't know. He just hasn't really had it. Maybe we're able to really neutralize that one part of his game that he relies on, but credit to our defense. We played great defense all year and it's continuing.
And Eric is going to point out that a huge stat was holding UNC to 1 offensive rebound, but they got credit for like 3 more on the last play, basically with Baycott. At least 2 more there, yeah. So shoot 25% and get 3 offensive rebounds is the Carolina way. On the Duke side of the ledger, it's Filipowski leading the Blue Devils here with 9 points. I think what he wanted was his 10th rebound.
Right there.
It was there. First half. it was right there on the rim because he's got 9, so he basically has the double-double at halftime. Mitchell's got 6. Actually, Proctor has 7, so he's made some nice shots. Roach with 6, although those 6 points came early in the second half and really hasn't scored since. Whitehead with 3, who did not play in the first game, and Ryan Young has an offensive board and a putback for 2. And actually, it's kind of the foul trouble. So oddly enough, both teams end up having, UNC has 9 fouls, Duke has 8 fouls, but the foul distribution on UNC is a bit, like the 3 on Nance is like kind of like, who cares? Like the 2 on Lively, we have 2 on Whitehead, and we have 2 on Young. So actually, our foul distribution is a little worse, I think.
I agree.
Than on the UNC side.
Yeah, it's just Nance with the 3, but that's not going to matter to them at all because when Baycott went out with 2, they put Nance in.
Right.
And so they don't care about that. And then Baycott, still has the 2 fouls. But again, I would not expect him to sit like at all minus a small breather in the second half.
Yeah, basically, we had the chance to pull away at 31-25. I agree. That was like... And then we basically had 2 really bad possessions. Well, there was the one where Filipowski got 2 offensive boards, but then pulled it back out, and we really had nothing going on the second, like on that second iteration there of that possession. We basically held it for 18 seconds and then just did nothing.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the Grandison play, which for some reason we decided not to go for the 2-for-1 at the end of the half. That decision is beyond me, I guess, at this point. I don't understand. And we just kind of let them back in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
They ended up getting and essentially closing the half on a 6-2 run, more or less. So, yeah. But all right, so that's where we're at right now. Justin, what else? What else have you got?
We've got Miami still leading by 6 with 10 minutes, 10:30 left. And it's interesting. I've just been following along with kind of the broad scope of college basketball this year.
Yeah.
So many teams have been highly ranked, lose a bunch of games, drop down, rise back up, lose a couple games, and there's really no true dominant team. And even that, like, Houston's ranked number 1, people aren't even really high on Houston because they haven't played too many tournament teams this season. And so it's going to make for a really fun March, I think. I think it's going to be, last year was super fun, right?
But Houston was an Elite 8 team last year, was it not?
They were Elite 8 team last year.
Yeah.
Kansas has their quad 1s. They've played like 21 quad
they have
quad 1
15
games,
wins,
which is
over the
by and large the most in the NC in college basketball.
In the field, yeah.
So it's really going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to, obviously it's always matchup dependent, but it might be more matchup dependent this year versus the streaky team. Like UNC was the streaky team last year. They got hot at the right time and they were able to carry that into the national title game.
Yeah.
But this year, I think it might be more matchup based kind of consistently throughout.
So Timmy in chat saying Duke Carolina reminds me of his dad. And of course, it's even a house divided, always like a family affair. Luckily, I was able to set there were no Carolina fans in my house before I went to Duke. So it never came to that. But I do actually know several of my friends who married Carolina people.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, that is.
There's always the ones that also like do Duke undergrad and go to Carolina for grad school. I think that's a funny one, or the other way around.
Yeah, that's probably so hard to do if you really think about it. Like, it would be really hard to separate yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? I could never do it. Like, I would never even consider it.
No, not a chance. Not a chance.
It's like not a thing. And also, yeah, the Roach foul was total like.
Oh,
it just like wasn't
the offensive, right?
Like it's like how is it like Nance is like his has 20 pounds on him? Like what? How, man? Like
No, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Let's look at some other
So
conferences.
yeah, they're going through the highlights here, basically from a couple of the other teams, right?
Yeah.
The Alabama loss, the Texas win over Kansas, so both numbers 2 and 3 end up going
Hmm.
down there. Actually, if Duke were to win tonight, I would think we put ourselves back in the top 25,
We did.
perhaps.
We did get
We did
a
get
lot of.
votes.
We did
Yeah.
get votes. We were kind of just on the outskirts. So yeah, I think a win here, even though Carolina is not ranked and not even close to being ranked. I think it would still
But
count.
we beat ranked NC State.
Yeah, we did beat
So,
ranked NC
yeah.
State. So it should give us in
Oh
the
my God.
the
Are they're
final
doing
polls.
baby
Maybe
races?
is that it? Is that really?
That baby's cheating, yo. That's like that baby's cheating like a Carolina student,
Yeah, trying
basketball
to.
player trying to get into class right now.
That's right. That's
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Yeah. All right, NCAA men. Let's go to standings. Again, we're gonna enter some fun times now with conference tournaments starting up basically next, like on Monday.
Well, there's already a couple that have already
Yeah,
started. I think some of the mid majors.
yeah.
I saw a game winning shot the other day.
That was a bank three.
Yes, the bank three. Although it wasn't in the championship game though. I don't think.
That was like a quarterfinal or something.
Yeah, but it was like a bank three. Missouri Valley something conference maybe.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah. Anyway, this is where the crazy shots start happening.
Hmm. Let's see here. So, you know, I do have to say this. Kudos to Texas. They lose their coach. Their coach gets fired.
Beat Chris Beard.
Yeah, because of some stuff.
Yeah.
And
Have stuff.
they held it together. Like, yeah, they've lost 6 games in a really good conference, but they're 23-8 overall on the year. Like,
Yeah.
amazing. Like, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
The Duke baby would have wrecked them all. Yeah, probably. Duke baby
Yeah,
wouldn't have had to cheat and get an early jump start either.
that's right.
So
Looking, Marquette is ranked 6th.
Marquette is ranked 6?
Marquette.
Oh, that one I did not expect.
Oh. 6 losses on the season.
Although they did get rid of the Chris Collins, right?
They did.
Oops, awkward.
Yeah, I know, right?
What else on the stats of this game? What I'm trying to think. Let's see.
It's
Split box. So both teams, yeah, Duke 0 for its last 5 actually, which is why I kind of like, to Chat's point there. I think it was Chalk fan that said it. We kind of squandered the 31-25 advantage that we had there for a second. But both teams kind of shooting equally poorly. I mean, Duke at 37%, going 11 of 30, while Carolina is 9 of 26. Actually, so those extra four shots actually kind of really helping us there. Because we have 7 offensive rebounds to only 3 for Carolina, and we're winning the rebounding margin +6 at the moment, which is an area of strength for us in the first matchup as well.
Yep, definitely.
And we have 10 second chance points to only 2 for UNC.
Yeah, that has to continue. It absolutely has to continue. We have to take advantage of second chance points. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of the same thing. Runouts. UNC getting into transition, and then again, that's where the game can get a little.
Here's the most misleading stat of the night. UNC bench points 15 because all their starters came in off the bench. Technically,
you're right. That's true.
The free throw situation isn't awfully skewed, actually. It's 8 of 10 for Duke and 11 of 13 for UNC, so it's not too crazy there. 6 turnovers for Duke and only 4 for Carolina. I mean, not insane either, because Duke has 7 points off the turnovers and Carolina only has 8, so more or less a push actually between those two. Those stats, even in points in the paint, actually. But yeah, so the fast break points is really flipped, right? It was 12-0 in the first half of the first game. Now it's 9-0 Carolina, actually. So those fast break points off those turnovers is actually kind of really what's killing us.
Yep.
And then Chad had also pointed out the assists game is like not really working for either team that much. Although Carolina is 4 of 9. I mean, they've only hit 9 shots. Like, it's not that many, but we've only 1 assist on 11. So, and we've been, these past couple games, we've really been having about 50 to 66% of the possessions or the made shots be assisted. So that's way off, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how those things kind of change, but a lot of our offense, it just seems like it's been kind of dribble, work off a screen, as opposed to ball movement, get it inside, get it outside, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, one team with a super high net rating. Where is it? D1 net. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
Currently ranked 15th in the net. 25-3 record. 2-1 in quad 1, 3-2 in quad 2. The rest, they're undefeated in quad 3 and 4, which is the majority of their games. Their
Yeah.
net ranking
Gonzaga?
15th. No, Florida Atlantic.
What?
Florida Atlantic.
What
They
quad 1 wins do they have?
oh God, I wouldn't even know.
It should say on the sheet, right?
Yeah. No, this is just the highlights of it.
Oh,
I'd have to dig into their sheet, like into the actual, like the meat of it.
yeah.
But they are first place in Conference USA.
Yeah.
And let's see, what teams have they played? I always just like when there's some random,
It says
like
Florida Atlantic.
Florida Atlantic. They have played 0 ranked teams all year.
Okay, but like you like the teams in the top, 25 aren't. There's only 25 ranked teams, and
Yeah.
it counts if you play, you know, up to the top 75 away. So
Yeah, pretty much. So interesting. It looks like they'll get, even if they don't win their conference tournament, they will get
an at large.
yeah, they'll get an at large.
Well, okay, so that's a bid steal situation then.
Yeah, that's a bid steal.
That's like a possible bid steal.
Yep.
What's their record in conference?
Like 17 and
They're not undefeated though.
no, they're 17-2.
17
So
and 2.
and they're 27-3 overall.
27 and 3. Wow. 27 and 3.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
What'd you say they were in?
The Conference USA.
Florida, the Owls?
The Owls.
Number 15. All right, I have their team sheet open. It is North Texas, and they beat the Gators in Gainesville.
Oh wow, good for them. Let's see. Gators are 8-9 in conference, 15-15 overall.
Yeah. So the other one is they had another potential quad 1 win against UAB, but they lost it away, and then they won the game at home. Very close. So actually, UAB looks like has played them tough twice. So UAB may be looking for I guess out of Conference USA could be the one that steals the bid if they were to upset this team.
Yeah, no, that'll be interesting. It makes for some fun extra basketball to watch.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go in the second half. 33-31 as we get underway. Lively back, Baycott back. That Scooby-Doo isn't going to find anything but despair and pain here. All right, let's go, boys and girls. Actually, UNC to inbound, which will give possession arrow to Duke after we're all said and done. And RJ Davis to start things off for UNC. Nance actually back in the game too with 3 fouls. So there's an opportunity early in this half to go straight. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, he misses that one. Leaky Black down with the weak side rebound and hits it off of Filipowski.
Yeah,
It's
smart
kind
play
of
there.
an interesting, like, is Filipowski, you have to be ready for that. But like you have to have your hands up because if not, like the ball's just gonna get passed the other way, right?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do there, right? Like a guy literally is just gonna
Just catch it
ricochet a
between your
ball.
legs. Catch it between your
Exactly.
legs. Yeah.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
Oh my gosh.
Good board.
There you go, Lively. I thought Lively was headed for his 3rd foul there because he was moving his feet all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, and so Carolina comes up empty on their first possession of the second half. Here's Lively to Roach. Actually, Caleb Love almost intercepts that pass. And
Oh,
Proctor, he gets hit in the back. No. All right, turnover there for Duke. RJ Davis can't
good.
convert actually on the fast break. I thought Proctor got hit in the back.
Yeah.
There, Roach going across the screen. Mitchell was open and he missed him actually. Mitchell was open in the right corner. I think Mitchell had the 3 there, as no team has been able to hit. Here's Baycott. Oh, almost slides the foot. And Nance there. That's an air ball. That's an air ball.
He's not having a good game.
He has not had good games against Duke, that's for sure. We need to get him his 4th, though. I would drive right at him. One of the guards, just go right at him.
Yeah, make him, again, you said it earlier, make him make a decision.
Yeah, make him make a decision here. It's Roach being guarded by Caleb Love. If they can somehow get the switch, oh, they can't there. Proctor, Lively. So it's Mitchell on Nance. They should give it to Mitchell and let him go here. Roach going to go in and just will that ball into the basket.
There you go.
And those are Roach's first points in a what feels like an eternity.
Right.
Carolina 0 of 4, I want to say here at the start of the second half.
And
And Lively just picks up another foul there. That's the 3rd one on him. I mean, it's
oh my goodness. Baycott's establishing position.
Yeah, so apparently Roach is not allowed to extend that forearm, but it's okay if Baycott does it. Also at the neck area, by the way. So okay, I guess so.
It's like just the most blatant, and it's been his entire career. That's his move.
That's why when he goes to the NBA, somebody's just gonna put him like on his ass, like on the floor. Like he's just gonna put him into the ground. Like like you don't get away with that.
Oh God, no, absolutely.
Because like the people are just bigger and stronger than you. Proctor gonna go for 3 here. I don't know about that shot, but he got fouled actually by RJ Davis. That I do like. And so Proctor will go to the free throw line.
Love that.
Yeah, on the closeout there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of undercuts him. Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't let him land. He actually didn't hit him on the arm. It wasn't even that.
Yeah, I think what the rule is, essentially the player can go up and go down.
Yeah, you have a
can't
cylinder.
impede anything there.
Yeah. I mentioned today kind of in the NBA in the same sentence. I know it's a meme.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna go hang out with Dwight Howard in like Taiwan or something like that.
Man.
Where he's literally physically going to be bigger than everyone there.
Tyrese Proctor 2 of 2 so far at the line on this particular one. And only 2 of 3 at the line. Oh, there. Okay, I'll take. You know what? I'll take 2. So we've got a 4-point game here. Let's see if we can get any sort of separation. Duke, there's the double team. Okay, there's the extra pass, Leaky Black. That's no good there. Lively, good fight, actually, to not let Baycott bully him off the board there. As actually it's Roach that comes up with it. There's the screen, and Roach is going to get another 2. That's too strong, actually. I don't know about that. It's too much arc on that shot. Should have Hell, like he took the first one where he just kind of line drived it.
Yeah, a little too much and a little too quick, I think,
Yeah.
on those. No,
Oh my
no, no,
God.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
like it is though. It is a foul.
Yeah, it is. It
It is a
100% is.
foul. Like it's just bad defense by Lively.
Yeah.
It's a foul. Like he has to either trust that Filipowski's going to come over and
Yeah.
help, or he's just going to have to let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out for the rest of the game, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really disappointing. I mean, he's getting played. He's absolutely getting played by Baycott right there.
Yeah.
Twice in this first 4-minute span. Like I don't know, like just gonna call it straight up, like folks. Like it's just not good.
No, not at all. Not at all. And like if Baycott's got the ball up there, he's not going to shoot it. So all you have to do is just physically move in front of what his driving lane would be.
Yeah.
And that's it. But he stayed to the side and like kind of was guarding a shot a little bit. It just didn't really make any sense.
Yeah, Proctor's no good there. That's a travel. That's a travel. Okay, it's a turnover anyway.
Good.
So good defense. So Ryan Young's going to really have to step it up here. He's got 2 fouls too. Let's just see what we have for in terms of bodies on Baycott right now. Here's Proctor. Oh, he fakes the pass to Young, gets his own rebound, and tips it back in. He's got 11.
There
He's actually leading Duke in scoring at the moment, actually, is Proctor.
Yeah, great job.
There's the pick and roll. Mitchell, nicely done. That goes off Baycott's head. Oh, get off.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome. I bet he was crying for a foul, too, on that play.
Absolutely.
I love he just freezes Baycott there with the fake pass. Proctor on the verge of having a pretty big game right now, actually. Filipowski's still at 9 points. Here's Young at the top of the key. They're now feeding Filipowski one-on-one against Leaky Black. Filipowski going to try to assert himself there. He gets his own rebound, actually. One dribble and up again, and he dunks it!
Go up strong.
That is the play.
There it is.
That is the toughness we wanted to see.
11 and 10.
Yep. There's the double-double for him. I mean, hit his own rebound off his own miss in between Baycott and Leaky Black. And actually, Ryan Young fouls Caleb Love, which is not the way you want that one to go.
No.
Like if you're gonna if Ryan Young's gonna get fouls, it better be defending Baycott. Like they were able to switch such that it was Ryan Young on Love, and it just didn't. No.
Yeah.
That should have been and one, man.
Yeah, really should have.
I mean, he's being mobbed. He's being mobbed, and he still has the strength to go up with it. But so
I
far,
think on defense, we're really going to have to be very cognizant when they're running their screens and switching. Young has to stay on Baycott. He cannot shift over and end up on a guard. If he ends up on a guard, it's just the same thing. It's going to pick up another foul.
Yeah, and anyway, so now he has 3. I don't know. You see Christian Reeves at some point, like you just need a big body, right? Like even if it's another just 5 fouls, like I suppose at the end of the day, maybe one of them isn't a foul and it actually ends up in a miss or something like.
Right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Philp got fouled at least twice in that sequence. I mean, yeah, I would agree. You could have called it on Black, or you could have called it on Baycott probably.
Yeah, but you know what'll happen. Baycott's not going to get another foul until like 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah. I mean, he's only got 2. I mean, we never even got a 4th foul on Nance, although Nance has been out of the game because he's just been ineffective. So he just hasn't done anything. So just checking quickly here. Yeah.
Oh, tight one. Miami up by still 6, 2 minutes left.
So Miami's still okay. There you go. I mean, I think they hold on here. Like, there's Miami at home, a tough out. Maybe zone it up and protect the big guys. The problem is it's too late. Like, Lively already has the 4th foul, so like, it's too late, honestly. The other part that gets scary is that like Carolina just kind of hangs around. Now, look, if Caleb Love here even goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and you say, okay, it's a 5-point margin. Like Duke goes into the other side, scores, makes it 7, gets a stop, scores again at 9. You could give yourself some breathing room here.
Yep.
If Caleb Love cooperates. That dunk was pretty nasty. I mean, Duke is playing with energy, that's for sure. They've definitely shown up. At least, yeah, Proctor and Filipowski for sure. Actually, Roach with 8 points, not far behind. Mitchell with 6. The disappointment has been Lively. He's just got nothing and 4 fouls. Whitehead actually only has 3, but those 3 points that was an and one. It was very aggressive play there. And actually, see, Nance has his hand on the back of Filipowski. Like you could have well, Filipowski's up in the air. Like you could call that one too. Like that would have been 4th on Nance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we're not going to get those calls. They'll get those calls today. We're not getting them. It's a bit of
a ticky-tack call, to be fair, but like, you could have. I'm just saying, you could have.
Right.
All right, Love at the free throw.
Boy.
Yeah, there you are. Lay that one short. So Whitehead's still on the bench, actually, which I think is rather interesting. And he only makes 1 of 2. Okay, so as we said, if Caleb Love makes 1 of 2, this is a 5-point game. Was an opportunity to score here and extend and actually put a bit of distance between us and Carolina. So let's get a good possession here on this one.
Yep.
Let's see what we come up with here. There's the screen by Flip, and now Proctor has it, and now here's the screen on the other side by Ryan Young. Yep, there it is, and now Proctor being blocked off by Baycott. As Filipowski tries to drive in. He's got 7 seconds here as Roach. There's a screen on Love. And Roach, I thought he carried it actually. Filipowski, couldn't quite get it. The block by Baycott ends up in the lap of Filipowski, but it was a good opportunity. All right, so Carolina gets away with it. And here's Caleb Love's 3. Oh my gosh, in and out. And so actually a gift in a sense.
Yeah. Right. 0, just null there. Fine.
Right, exactly. As Duke maintains the 5-point advantage. And Roach, I don't take the 3. There's nothing there. Filipowski, however, will take the 3. That's too much. And like Baycott, you see Baycott just like running Ryan Young in the opposite direction. Like, okay.
Oh, Young, do not switch. Oh, baby.
There it is. And he didn't switch. Oh, my goodness. We almost gave it this one. Proctor, transition. Mark Mitchell, 1 dribble and the dunk. There it is. All right, so Duke by 7. This is where you put the hammer down right here. You have them exactly where you want them. Put your foot on the gas and just go. Love trying to get a bucket back. There's it. Oh, maybe a block by Ryan Young. No, actually, Love will score. He wanted the foul, but not called. So back to a 5-point game. And yeah, I did think that Ryan Young lost.
He got a contact? Lost the contact, got hit in the face. Yeah, something.
He's good.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta go for a headshot and seal the deal. I mean, yeah, Caleb Love got them the 2 they needed back here, so he actually was able to kind of stabilize it for a second. That's actually the first bucket for Carolina in the second half. They're 1 of 8, and that's a foul on Caleb Love, who just runs over Jeremy Roach.
Oh, is that Puff? Yeah, Puff Johnson's back in. All right. Yeah.
Roach just stopped short, I guess, and all right, here we go. 20 seconds on the shot clock here. 13:27 to go in the game. And Roach has it here. Let's see. There's the screen by Young. Mitchell. Proctor comes around, and Proctor's going to go for that's too strong. Actually, and Baycott just puts Ryan Young on the floor. That's the difference. He can't do that to Lively, but he's having his way with Ryan Young. There's Caleb Love with the step back jump shot. Good defense by Mitchell and Baycott. Actually, no, Puff Johnson from behind. It's blocked by Whitehead, but just lands in the. Oh my God! So lucky, Baycott, man. The block lands in his lap.
Yeah. I'm guaranteeing you there was because Young literally went like this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was a
push off there.
A nice little Baycott push off.
Yeah. And it's actually been on both ends of the floor here because Young has been trying to go for for rebounds, and Baycott keeps pushing him off. 5 seconds, and Proctor has to make something happen. The step back, that's short. That's way short. Oh, okay. So we had our opportunity up 7, and we've completely squandered it here because Carolina's going to come the other way with it, and Davis is going to go for 3 to probably tie this thing. Yep, there it is. And it's tied. So we were up 7, and we completely threw it away. Presumably because Filipowski's on the bench. Why, I have no idea, but that's a timeout for John Shire, as it should be.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we've completely thrown this away. Completely threw that away.
Yep.
And actually, let me rewind because let me see what to your point about what Ryan.
Did you literally? Did you not see it? They caught.
Oh, did they do a slow mo?
They did a repeat of it, and from the top angle, and it's obvious.
Yeah, he gets pushed from behind. Baycott pushes him out of position from behind. Yeah.
And then it just of course falls into Baycott's
and it falls into his lap. Yep.
That's just
because Ryan Young had the right position.
Yep.
To get the rebound, and he just gets pushed out of the way. Yep, that's typical. I mean, he's been getting away with it his whole career is the problem.
Right. I just don't understand how it's not called. It's just blatantly obvious at this point.
Yeah, like you should, because it's not like it happens in just develops over the course of the game. Like, you should go in saying like, okay, he pushes people off the block. And it's not just against Duke, it's against any team.
Everyone.
It's literally everyone.
Ay.
Okay. Well, we squandered that 7-point lead, and it's 43 all.
Yeah.
The ebbs and flows of the game.
Pretty much.
Go ahead.
We really got to come out of this timeout with a strong play.
I think I was going to say something similar along those lines. I think it's going to go to Roach.
Yep, I think so too.
Yep. I think Roach needs to get us the bucket here. He's done this a couple times. Remember when against NC State, when State was coming back, he just kind of steadies the game for us, and then so I expect this play to go to Roach.
Yep.
I expect Filipowski back in to the game too.
Yep. I'm curious. Was Derek back in?
He was.
He was.
He was. And this is also doubling as the under 12 time media timeout, so it's a bit longer, folks. Should be back here in the next 30 seconds to the action. All right, yep, here we are. Okay. Everybody's starting to get a little bit nervous.
Yep.
Nicholas Jackson saying, "I think it might be overtime." We said.
Yep. You
I
did.
said
You
it.
did.
I
Yep.
smell overtime.
Okay.
And
Here
I
we
hope
go.
not. I hope not, because
Yeah.
we really need to win it, not in overtime. And that's a three-pointer is no good there. But it was Roach.
Yep. Was.
It was Roach, as we thought. Tariq Whitehead trying to get down low there with Love to try to steal the ball, but couldn't quite. As Caleb Love is going to go in with the right hand, and we have a foul.
Really?
Well, either way, Baycott came down with the rebound, and he would have just dunked it. Oh, they're not. They're gonna go with an under 12 timeout too. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
ESPN just throwing more
Yeah.
commercials. Wow.
Sounds about right.
Okay. That sucks. Uh-huh. Yep. I don't know what else to what chat. What do you want us to talk about here? Because
Yeah.
I was not expecting this commercial too.
No.
So quickly after the other one. Def Love running expert level attempt to disrupt momentum with a classic "My contact fell out." Emil Jefferson taught him that one. I didn't think about it from that perspective. That would be a good. That would be good though.
That would. I'm okay. Obviously, Roach took the three on the play
Yeah.
out of the timeout.
Yeah.
I still want us to get the ball inside. We got to get the ball
into the
inside.
paint. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get the ball inside. If we just if we just kind of float around the three and then just shoot a three, it's not gonna, it's not gonna go perfectly well for us. Like we're shooting 30, basically 27% right now from three.
Yeah. Not. It really has. Honestly, it hasn't been a strength for either team.
No, not at all.
Neither team has shot the three particularly well. So I agree. We do not. I don't know if we want to rely on it.
No, definitely not. Definitely
But
not.
get the ball inside. I mean, Baycott's still sitting. He doesn't have a single foul this half.
Nope.
Nance, we haven't gotten a foul on this half. I mean, yeah, the offense just has seemed to like disappeared. I don't know. Like, we still aren't assisting on plays.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we only have one. We only have one assist on
How
a
many
made
even?
bucket.
Hold
We
on.
have two. We have two assists total.
2 assists total, and I'm pretty sure. Sorry, second half. How do I? Second half comparison. Yeah, Carolina's in a 7-0 run for the last 2 minutes with Caleb Love going to the free throw line. We're one of our last 7 and haven't scored in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And this half, we have made only 4 of 15. It's 26%. We're 33% from the game. We haven't hit a single one from 3. And it's, to your point, we're only 3 of 11. So it's just, yeah.
And what we did so well last game is we got the ball inside at will. We just didn't care that they were going to do their best to keep us away from Baycott. We didn't care. We went for it. And it worked out. And I think we just have to go back to that where we're just going to get the ball inside and make them make decisions on the defensive end.
Caleb Love and RJ Davis came off the bench because Carolina puts in all of its seniors on senior night to start, even if they're walk-ons. So there were some, there's some guards that were walk-ons. Ooh, great deflection there, actually. So, they called this on the floor?
No. I think it's a ball out of bounds.
Oh, they didn't actually call a foul. I see.
No,
Okay.
they're just.
No, they. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's a high screen by Baycott, and Mitchell needs to stay at home there. Leaky Black being guarded by Filipowski, and now Young on Baycott. And there's the double team that comes from Filipowski, and there's a jacked 3-point shot. And now Ryan Young comes down with that rebound because he was able to discard Baycott. Nicely done. Well, he's like, well, if they're not going to call it on him, then they shouldn't call it on me. So get the hell
That's
out.
right. That's right.
You know,
That's right.
get out of here. Filipowski trying to come over the curls. Whitehead is being guarded by Love, and now it's Filipowski one-on-one against Leaky Black, which he could take him here, and he's going to try to back him down. It's actually a foul on Leaky Black on the reach-in. He had two hands on him. Okay.
Yeah. They'll call Leaky for two hands when it
They
doesn't
won't call
actually
Baycott
when
for
it
it.
matter, but they will never call Baycott for that.
Yeah.
Miami, 2-point win.
Yeah, 2-point win. All right, so they did hold on. So Dariq Whitehead coming over the screen. Ooh, the little crossover move. Baycott blocks it, actually, and Carolina comes up with it. Wow. Whitehead gets absolutely stuffed. And I thought that was going to be points. Caleb Love for 3, short. I mean, they've had our opportunities here. We just haven't scored. Proctor getting ready to come in off the bench, probably the right move. I wonder if Whitehead's going to come in out, actually.
Probably.
Would be my guess. Roach is... Oh, man, no. Roach is just absolutely stuffed. That was a travel anyway.
Yeah.
He couldn't even get the shot off. And that's a reach-in foul by Whitehead, and that's his third. And I think Proctor's going to come in to replace him. Yeah, we need Proctor out on the floor, actually. And actually, that's 4 on Whitehead.
4?
That's what the stats say. It says 4, yeah. Actually, neither team has been... Yeah, Duke is one of its last 12 shots. I mean, like there's just nothing in the paint right now for Duke.
No. I mean, we haven't even tried to get the ball inside to Young, even just to establish something inside and then kick it out.
And actually, nice little... That's a great play there between Young and Filipowski, pinning Baycott on the baseline.
That's great.
And now with Proctor back in the game, I would think you have a little bit more offense here as Filipowski's going to put it on the deck and go up against Leaky Black. And now he's going to try and, he will get the kind roll. So Filipowski finishing through the contact has his 12th and 13 points of the night as Duke goes ahead by 2.
Needed that.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there RJ Davis? I expect him to just shoot it, actually. Leaky Black going to take one dribble to the left and put up a brick, and Puff Johnson, and he'll get... No, that's a foul on Flip. Yeah, that's a foul on Flip. That's actually fine. That's only his first, and it stops what would otherwise be a wide open shot. Jerome Thompson, welcome in, saying hello, Blue Devil Nation. Welcome. I mean, you just can't stop Filipowski, man.
No, not at all, man. Yeah. It's. I would love to see him next year, but obviously it's not going to happen.
Too good. RJ Davis. Now, Nance back in the game. Remember, Nance has 3 fouls too. As we go, the step back jump shot by David. Yeah. I mean, RJ Davis gets the separation he needs, and he's got 15 points between him and Baycott. They've got 30 together. And now this is the first lead, since 9-8. That's what I thought. I was going to say since very early in the game. And Ryan Young here trying to post on Nance. It's the isolation for him. He could go just turn over the other shoulder. Oh, no. He had to go left. No. No, sorry, he had to go right. And he ends up going left. And it's just too difficult a shot as Nance is going to hit 3. Yep. And here we go, Justin. Now the momentum has completely gone the way of Carolina. And they're just on an extended 13-2 run.
Yep, because we just stopped doing anything. We stopped getting the ball inside. We just kind of floated around. We were afraid of Baycott for some reason.
And Mitchell says he got fouled too. He's got another 2 points there.
Timeout.
And we have a timeout by Duke. Kind of a weird at 8:08. I was just Shire calling timeouts right before he's like calling right before the media timeouts. Like, Just like wait
Oh,
8 seconds and then call. You gotta set up defensively. Like what are you gonna do? Like there's still 8 minutes to go in the game. I guess he just doesn't like the 3-point defense that's been going around. Duke's slowing the game down by allowing UNC to get into like Duke's already slowing the game down like against it to our own detriment though. Like yeah. Well, welcome in everybody. If you need the game itself, Lance Campos, welcome in as a new face. I haven't seen you in chat before. Welcome in. What's up, Go Duke? If you need the game itself, jump into Discord. You got the subscriber-only watch party happening there. Duke, however, with 6 fouls for this half, and UNC with only 3. And actually, I don't even think the foul trouble matters on the Carolina side of the ledger at all for the rest of the half. Anyway, there's only 8 minutes to go in the game at this point, so. Anyway, otherwise, tell us what you guys think about this. Duke trailing now for the first time since it was 9-8. UNC very early in the first half. We've kind of controlled the game for a while, but UNC has been on this extended, what did I say, 13 to 4 now, 13 to 4.
Yeah, 13-4, something like that.
4 run, as Duke has just kind of turned it off. I mean, I don't know. It's been a real struggle for the last 6 minutes or so of actual game time.
Yeah, it's almost like we've kind of fallen asleep a little bit at the wheel, really.
Yeah. Now, I guess this was Shire's full timeout? Is this the last full timeout for Duke? Because we've been going on the commercials for a bit here.
Who knows?
But to your point, like Ryan Young got the ball, went in down low. Good things happened there. I also think Mark Mitchell needs more touches. Unfortunately, the guards, like Roach with only 8 points. I mean, in the last game against UNC, if we flip this over, he had 20, right? Proctor had 11, which is kind of what Proctor has right now. Filipowski had 14, and he's got 13 now. Mitchell had 6, he's got 10 now. So, I mean, we're missing points from, like 12 points from Roach, basically, if we compare UNC games. And the final score of that was 63-57. If you gave Roach another 12 points, you would get to 59, and so you're only 4 points off at that point. So, like, where are we gonna find another 20 points, Justin?
That's a phenomenal question. So, Derrick's probably not coming in the game unless we absolutely need him to.
He's got 4 fouls.
Lively's got 4 fouls. Lively's got 4, and even then, Lively wasn't there for points last game. He was there for his defense.
Yeah, he has 0 now.
Grandison hasn't been back in the game for a while. I don't expect to see him. And Roach isn't shooting the ball well. 3 of 13 is not really what we want to see. So again, North Carolina's just kind of turned it on in the last, couple minutes. We just need to turn it on and get a little run going.
Baycott on the bench at the moment, and actually we bring Lively in off the bench, which is sort of interesting. I do wonder if Baycott were to come back, Lively goes to the bench, right? And so we're just taking the opportunity while Baycott is out, and this is Leaky Black for 3. That doesn't go. There's the rebound by Lively on the weak side. And of course, Leaky Black can, he's probably the one you want taking those shots. He shoots at about 25-26%.
Yep.
He's in the low 20s, yeah. So there's the screen by Filipowski. This looks like slightly better offense here, although Caleb cuts it off, and now it's Mark Mitchell. And now Proctor has 10 seconds on the shot clock to make something happen here. And Proctor's going to try to go in. That's the alley-oop to Lively. And we're back at tied. That was the same play that we saw, in the last game against NC State.
Yep.
They made that one stick, and they got that one right off the top, like right at the start of the game. Do not foul Lively. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Well, if you're going to let Black score, then at least you didn't pick up the 5th on Lively there.
Right.
51-49 Tar Heels. Yeah, I thought, Carolina's trying to just like get in all this crossing action, trying to get Lively to pick up that 5th one. Filipowski getting called by Shire to set the high screen there, and Proctor's going to try to go around it, but now reverse it back out as Flip is going to take a 3. Oh! what a huge shot by Filipowski, who's got 16. Oh my goodness. What
Thank
an
you, Flip.
assassin.
Thank you, Flip.
Wow, of the ball reversal there, and this is going to be 2 points for Caleb Love. Yes, it is. Very easy, and the Heels take the lead back there as we lost Caleb Love. Almost 6 minutes here to go.
It's just trading. We're
ball
trading
screen
punches
after ball screen.
until the 4.
Proctor traveled. He switched feet there. It was very easy on that reverse angle. But you know what? We'll take the bucket.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh boy. Nan's trying to get this ball to Davis, and actually now we'll get it to Love, who's still being defended by Roach. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Then okay, nothing called there. RJ Davis tries to get it up over Filipowski, and Filipowski brings it down. You know what? So in the time that Bacot has been off the bench, the 2 bigs for this has worked. Actually, for Duke, the offense is alive again. And
Bacot's waiting to come in. Yep.
Exactly. You wonder if, hold on, if Duke were to score here, if Carolina takes a timeout just to get Bacot back in, if there's no dead ball. 6 seconds, 5 seconds here. Roach has got to make something happen. There's a screen. Roach is going to go for 3. That's bank. No. All right. 2:53 to go. Bad offensive possession by the Blue Devils. Really kind of squandered one.
Yeah, it's
Love,
just.
And it's an interception by Roach, and he's going to go because it's going to be Nance's 4th. Oh, Roach can't finish it. Oh my God. Roach, he overran it. Wow.
We needed
2
it.
points, man. Wow. Roach has just been having an off night.
Yeah.
RJ Davis is going to take a step back on Lively. I think actually there's the help defense by Filipowski, and Davis is going to put it off the glass. He's got 17. Wow, what a gift. What a gift. Roach just went too far. He didn't just need to stop and then lay it off the rim.
He probably would have gotten run into if he just.
That's why I said here comes the 4th on Nance.
Yep.
Nothing happening here. So now we tick under 4. So Bacot has been on the sideline waiting to get in for the better part of a minute and a half. And it's going to be 1-on-1. Filipowski on Black. Filipowski gets fouled by Leaky Black. And he will go to the free throw line. And that is going to be the under 4 timeout. So we are going to have Filipowski at the free throw line with 3:55 on the clock for 2 free throws with UNC leading by 1, and we've got a bunch of people jumping in. We even have some Carolina fans jumping into chat. Lively being out so long meant UNC didn't have to defend the alley-oop possibility. Yes, and Ethan does stuff. Welcome in with a Go Devils in chat. Very nice. Again, folks, if you need the game itself, jump into Discord. The subscriber-only watch party. You got to hit subscribe first, though. Subscriber-only watch party is in there. We said this was going to be close. I said I smelled overtime with 3:55 to go. I hate being right sometimes. Oh my goodness. The good news for us is that it's 2 shots regardless. That was a shooting. That was considered a shooting foul there. Yeah, the free throws, actually both teams have been doing pretty well on free throws, although Carolina has taken significantly more of them. Has taken 6 more free throws here. They're 16 of 19. Duke is 10 of 13. So actually both teams have just missed 3 effectively of their free throws here. Also, both teams even on turnovers, 8 and 8. Kind of like the Dallas Cowboys record there in a football season, 8 and 8. Field goals 5 of 7 for Carolina here in the last couple. The Duke scoring drought has been 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Is that actually right? That doesn't feel right.
No. I think that was our scoring drought like 2 minutes ago.
You know, the other thing that's kind of gone the other way with Lively being on the bench so long is that the rebounding margin has really collapsed in favor of Carolina, because in the first half we had 22 rebounds and they had only 16, so we were +6, and in the second half we're -5. Actually, so the rebounding margin has gone the other way on us, and that is Waylite Singh is a decently ref Duke UNC game, and he's shocked. They still have an opportunity to ruin it. By the way,
That's right. That's right.
but then you've been saying, the ball needs to get into the paint. The ball has to touch the paint. Duke has 26 points in the paint. Carolina's got 16, and so half of our points have come when the ball has touched the paint.
Yep.
Rare. So it's definitely what's been working for us. And yeah, Roach missing that 2-point layup there.
Right. Oh
Just,
man.
I mean, those could be the 2 points that I mean, we'd be ahead with Filipowski at the free throw line. It'd be 56-55 with a chance to go up 58-55 effectively, right? With 3:55 to go. Yeah. Duke actually has more steals than Carolina there, 6 to 4. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, Carolina with the assists there, 8.
It's R4.
8 to R4, yeah. It's still been a very much isolated game, although Duke has still taken 5 more shots overall than Carolina, and that's kind of what's really honestly kept us in it, because we're 20 of 54. Carolina is 17 of 39. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, Roach definitely made that layup. Of course, Nance ends up hitting a 3 when you're just like, man, this dude's like been playing with 3 fouls the entire second half, and like we just like literally couldn't put him in put him in any sort of situation to go make a decision on like foul or like even that
or
Roach
just let
one.
it go. Yeah, or just let it go. And now it physically does not matter.
Yeah, it just
at this point. Yeah.
His Baycott is back in the game too. And Lively's going to stay in the game as well. Although, to be fair, I hope John has basically been like, look, Lively, like, you're too valuable to this team to foul out, even with like 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go. Like, we need you for the stretch down. Like, and if this game were to go into overtime, like, you really need Derek Lively.
Right.
As Filipowski makes the first. And the second one. So Filipowski with the 2 free throws there. 56-55 in favor of the good guys here with 3:48 to go as we count down the regular season. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Chad, I know you're all nervous at this point. I'm starting to get that nervous sensation as well. Leaky Black driving. Black with the step. Oh, it is blocked by Lively. Clean block there, but Carolina recovers it. No shot clock reset. RJ Davis is 4 seconds. He splits the double team. 2 seconds, and there's just a prayer, and it just winds up in the lap of Mark Mitchell. Shot clock violation.
There we go.
Well played by Duke.
Great defensive stop.
And that's
there we go.
That's why Derek Lively is so valuable.
Elite.
Elite.
Defensively, he is elite.
That's the best way I've heard it described.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Perfect description. All right. Horn set here with the 2 bigs at the top, I think is what we're going to go with. Proctor to Lively. And now Roach coming around the curl. Roach stuffed again. Baycott was just in front of him there, and he's had an issue with that before. Tick under 3 minutes here, and Proctor with 6 seconds going to will that up off the backboard. And actually, Nance is going to come down with the defensive board there. That was an opportunity.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. That was an opportunity squandered. Davis is going to take and hit 3 probably. No, actually, Filipowski. I thought shot was open.
That was one of those typical UNC BS shots where it's just like
quick shot,
randomly, just a quick 3, and they somehow make it.
Yeah. Early in the shot clock, no setup, just like puts it up over his own man. That should have been a foul on Caleb Love, but nothing called. 10 seconds again. Duke going really late into the shot clock here.
Yeah.
Filipowski on Baycott. Filipowski has position. Filipowski tries to get his own. No foul call. What?
I don't understand.
Baycott fouled him twice.
I'm confused.
Fine. Okay. Caleb Love, and there's just stand in front of him. There you go. Great help defense by Mark Mitchell, actually. And then they're gonna call a foul on Filipowski there. Okay, whatever, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's only his second.
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right, it's a 1-1.
Yeah.
All right, whatever, man. Whatever. I mean, Hellball? Yeah. Possession arrow would have given it to Duke, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
1-1. Of course he makes it. 65% free throw shooter, but screw it. Why not?
He only takes like 17 a game.
Coach Robinson with a "Let's Go Duke." I love the basketball emotes, by the way. And he makes both of them. Sure, of course. Yep. 17 points as Carolina retakes the lead by 1. We have 1:57 to go. We said this was going to be close.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man, we just have to have that one play, man.
Yep.
Just got to make the plays. These 50-50 balls here. It's 1-on-1. Filipowski and Nance. Filipowski, that's just a foul on Nance. That's a foul on Nance. I mean, they can't guard him. It should have been a foul on the last possession too.
Yep.
Like, just isolate Filipowski 1-on-1. Let him go to work. UNC has no answer.
None. Absolutely none.
He's got both hands on him. He can't guard him.
Why have we not been doing that from the 16-minute mark when Nance has 3 fouls to start the second half? And literally, he could have been a complete non-issue, and they would have had to have brought in another defender.
I like Russman's
to try to guard Flip, and it wouldn't have worked.
It still doesn't work.
It still doesn't work.
Nance, who can't believe it, as if it was on an obvious foul. I mean, yeah, it's like, that's short. Oh, no, it actually goes in. All right, that puts Filipowski at 20, and Duke back ahead, 58-57, with 95 seconds to go. Oh, Lord almighty. I might have to stand up for the next couple. All right, Caleb Love is just going to jack a 3 here. I feel it.
Yep.
Or RJ Davis actually gets away from Roach. Oh, no, here's Leaky Black, and Leaky Black. Hey, that's a foul on Black who threw through the elbow. And the ball is off the rim, and it's a rebound by Mitchell. Wait a sec. No, am I crazy? He literally puts Flip on the floor. I can't.
Okay. 1 minute
to go.
1 minute.
15 seconds. Actually, see, the problem is if you initiate offense this late, you cannot do the ISO with Flip. You need to give him more time. But here's Roach is just going to go with it, and Roach is going to get to the rack and score. What a huge shot. That puts Jeremy Roach at 10.
Atta boy.
Oh, my goodness. And timeout, Carolina.
Yeah, they're going to get it. Yep.
Oh, Jeremy Roach, who has been quiet basically all half, and we've been saying except we were saying out of a timeout earlier, right? Who's going to get the ball? Roach. Late game situation here. They go lane to the shot clock. They bring Flip over for the screen. Roach just goes right around Caleb Love, and he goes hard to the rim.
Every single drive this half, Roach, Proctor, even Mitchell a little bit, that we've gotten into the middle of the lane, easy. Everyone has stopped short of Baycott and tried to go over him. And then that's when Jeremy traveled, lost the ball, missed shots. He drives at him. Baycott does nothing. Yeah. Baycott doesn't he could foul him. It doesn't matter, but he does nothing. You just have to drive at him.
Is that a UNC fan praying? Are you kidding me? Your prayers are not going to be answered. Oh, my goodness. Actually, you know what? I bet Caleb Love is going to jack a 3 and it's going to go. And that's going to be the praise answer because that's probably how this thing goes down.
Oh, for sure.
Roach got that. Yeah. So chiming in here on the Roach play here too. So look, if there's 43 seconds to go, you basically, if you go quick, you force the 2-for-1 to give yourself the final possession of the shot of the game, right?
Right.
You do not need a 3. No. However, should you take a 3 and miss, the game is probably over. I think.
Fingers crossed.
I would think. Is that Tyler Hansbrough? Get out of here.
Yeah, he's there. There he is. Yep.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Say your prayers because they're not going to help you against Duke's defense. So, who do you? My guess is RJ Davis.
RJ's had the hot hand.
Yeah.
He's 3 of 5 from 3. I would expect it to go to him, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my my goodness. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on this Saturday. Hope you all have enjoyed this game as we have the inbounds here, and it is to Caleb Love being guarded by Tyrese Proctor. And RJ Davis trying to come out and grab it here. And here's Leaky Black. And there's the switch. Now it's like Black being guarded by Filipowski, actually. And now back to Black. And now it's 12 seconds on the shot clock. Back still has it in his hand. I would want him, I think, to take this shot here. And here's RJ Davis. Good defense. Straight up by Lively. Come down with a rebound by Mark Mitchell. It's a huge rebound. And that's a foul on Baycott. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Get out of there, Baycott. No way you get away with that.
No,
Get
not
out.
at all. Not at all.
Mark Mitchell with a huge defensive board. Oh my goodness! And you said it earlier how great of a February Mark Mitchell has had.
Oh yeah, exceptional.
And we said sneakily, like quietly.
Sneakily, yes.
Because it hasn't been like tremendous points or anything. But that's a game-winning play, assuming the score holds.
That's right. So they're going to foul. They have one foul to give. So they're going to go for a steal.
There it is. That's the.
And then there's the foul.
No, they don't. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they had.
No, this is bonus. It's bonus.
Now it's bonus. They were late to update the thing.
Yeah. King of Kampala says, "Let's go" with the broom emoji. I love it. Hubert Davis needs a new piece of gum, which was Carolina blue colored, by the way. And Filipowski at the free throw line for a 1-and-1, which might be the biggest free throws we've had all season, to be honest.
Yep.
Even, man. I mean, oh my God, I'm not even gonna say it.
Just shut up.
Oh no! I was gonna say he's perfect so far in the night.
Yeah.
All right. 13 seconds. Carolina has 2 timeouts. I don't think they're going to use it. Here's Caleb Love for 3. No good. Lively with the huge rebound. And just gives it ahead of Filipowski, who's going to dunk it for the win. Yes! Bring out the brooms, Duke. Let's go. Filipowski is going to finish, and that's it. The game is over. 62-50. I love Mark Mitchell waving goodbye to the UNC fans.
Oh.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, see, even the pup jumped up here.
That a boy, Ash. That a boy.
Spoils senior night for Leaky Black, Caleb Love, Armando Baycott,
and RJ Davis. And all the walk-ons and everything as well.
Probably sends them home from the NCAA tournament too. Get out of here, UNC.
Yes. Yes.
Get out. Oh my goodness, that is just. Oh, what a warm feeling.
This is great.
This is amazing.
So
we're gonna the Filipowski interview.
Oh man.
Tonight with 22 points, 13 rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, I've struggled with consistency throughout the year.
Oh my God.
I know my coaches and teammates have my back regardless. All I can give them back is just
that last one.
Shot wasn't falling from long. I was still trying to keep my head on straight. And just also on the boards, I didn't rebound that well last time against them.
What a statement win.
I can still do that against this team.
Huge.
I thought your interior defense
Very,
was also
very
so
strong
for them to get a
finish
look
to this
inside. How
game.
did you impose your
We stunk for a very large portion of the second half. We gave it to them. And you know what? The turning point, 3 something or other to go. No, it was.
We came back
No, it
at
was
5:51 and we were down by a point.
But it was 5 or 6 minutes in. We brought Lively back in with his 4 fouls. They had Baycott out of the game, couldn't get him back in, and we were just trading buckets, but we were getting momentum and trading buckets. But then when Baycott came in, it didn't matter because we had this momentum.
Yeah, and at that point, the foul situation didn't matter. Kevin says, "Let's go tell Nance and his Oreos that's the way the cookie crumbles." I mean, let's be real. Like nobody actually likes lemon-filled Oreos. It's disgusting. Get out of here.
It's weird.
It's weird. But yeah, it's a great call because we said at the we identified the 5:05 mark that Baycott was ready to check into the scores table. He went to the under 4 timeout at 3:51, and he had not checked in at all. Lively had come back into the game with the 4 fouls, but without a Baycott there to threaten the 5th one. He could just get rebounds, and he blocks a shot. He gets 2 rebounds there.
And an oop.
Yeah, and the alley-oop from Tyrese, from Proctor as well. You're absolutely right. Which actually turned out to be his only 2 points of the game.
About 30 seconds here in round 1.
And then Mark Mitchell with a huge, and then we got it done on defense, which we've been doing all season. But we made it stick. Mitchell with a huge defensive rebound.
Doing a good job though.
Lively with the game-sealing rebound there, and then the go ahead dunk there. Just call it GBD 8 easy. And Keon, UNC turned into crumble cookies tonight. Good job, Coach Shire, says Jerome. Agreed. Now Coach Shire has 2-0 against UNC as a head coach. Gets the season sweep. Man, this should give you a good feeling, Duke Nation here. 62-57, and we're gonna all have a lovely Sunday actually. And we're playing really, really good basketball heading into the ACC tournament. So now, Dustin, where is the ACC standing, having that Miami held on?
Oh, give me seconds.
Because we own the head-to-head against Pitt, so I believe that should put us up to 4th.
Yes, and we have a double bye, so we do get a double bye.
So
we do get a double bye.
That's a huge win in that case, given the result just within 30 minutes earlier at Miami that held on to beat Pitt by 2. Duke, by virtue of the head-to-head win earlier this season, has taken the 4th seed in the ACC tournament, and as you said, the double bye will play starting on Thursday there. In Greensboro, so we get an extra day of rest, and Carolina will probably make a first-round exit.
That is the goal.
And then they will probably go to the NIT and make another
try to get the hips of
That's right.
They will end the season with 3 straight losses.
That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. I mean, in reality, for UNC, again, because the committee doesn't necessarily really value the tournaments all that much, except they have to if you win the tournament, because then you get the automatic qualifier. UNC has to win the tournament to get into to go dancing.
Tournament.
They have to win it to go dancing.
Yep. This was a quad 1. This was going to be a quad 1 win, and they did not pull it off. So
that's right.
We almost ended up with the same score as the first meeting. Let's say it was 62-57 tonight. The first one was 63-57, actually. Yeah, so it was pretty much identical score there. And remember, Carolina was favored by 4.5 points, had a 65% chance predictor to win the game, but Duke is never the underdog.
That's right.
And
Duke
so
is never the underdog.
That was it's a huge difference. Remember, like, especially early in the season, we had those road wins. We just road losses rather. We just got completely wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest, NC State, Miami. There's a lot of maturity. This team has really matured. This team has really come a long way. I mean, Proctor played sensationally well tonight. Filipowski had a double-double basically in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, ending with 22 points. Like, he has just wrecked UNC. And he had 14 in the first one. He's really taking it to UNC. It's funny. I asked where are we gonna get 20 points? Right. I think we were at was it 40? We were at 47. I said, if Roach has as many points as he did in the first game, which was 20, we need to go plus 12. So it would give us 59. We actually would have won with 59. And the extra points were going to came from Filipowski. He delivered.
Yeah, he did. He had the ISO play against Nance. He had the one before that where he got fouled 6 times, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then he gets missed the free throw, whatever. And then gets the run out to kind of solidify it. So
to ice it.
There's nothing else we can really say about Flip. He's a double-double machine as a freshman. Gonna be ACC Freshman of the Year. He should be a first team All ACC. He probably won't win Player of the Year, but he should be first team for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's been Duke's most consistent player all season. The kid has just been a total godsend, basically. Especially in a season where the touted freshmen were Lively and Whitehead.
That's
like
right.
everybody had been
Right.
talking about Lively and Whitehead from the
From the
get-go,
start.
and
Yeah,
nobody
from the
really
start.
said much about Philip Pascal, but he's just been fantastic. Who would have thought earlier this year? The best thing about this win is it knocks UNC out of the NCAA tournament. That
That's
is
right.
exactly right.
That
is
is
exactly what we wanted. Oh my
And so
goodness.
and so I'm looking at the standings. I think we'll actually be the 3 seed in the ACC tournament. So
Yeah.
Miami,
Oh, 3?
yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Because we have the head-to-head win over Pitt.
But Pitt then should be 5th.
Well, does Clemson have one more game?
Clemson has a game tonight.
They play tonight, so it's going to depend on what Clemson
Actually,
does.
Clemson is they're playing now, right? They started at 8.
Yeah, let's see. Who are they playing?
Um,
They are playing Notre Dame right now.
they're playing Notre Dame. Okay.
And they are winning by 20.
Oh my god. And they're winning by 20. Okay, so they should be 4.
Yeah.
All
so
right, so that's how it's going to shake.
What's really funny, Pitt had the opportunity. They controlled their own destiny.
Yeah.
And they played Notre Dame, not this game, but the most recent game. They had to win that game against Notre Dame. Notre Dame is 3-16 in the ACC. One of those wins was against Pitt.
Oh my god.
Just this Pitt would have solidified it. They probably would have either been 1 or 2 in the ACC. And yeah, just weren't able to finish it off. But again, they should make it to the NCAA tournament this year, which is going to be awesome for them and for Capel. But they had a real strong shot at winning the regular season tournament or the regular season title.
So yeah, Teddy's saying Lively didn't show up tonight. I'm not sure that's actually true. Lively was in foul trouble the majority of the game, but when he was in the game, he made an impact.
Yeah.
Like he made his presence known when he was in the game. I mean, especially he blocks a shot there at the end. He gets the rebounds there at the end. I mean, that's what he makes. You said elite plays on defense. And actually, so Duke is going to finish 1 game behind UVA, right?
Yep, 1 game.
My God.
Yep.
What a theft. We have basically been stolen the ACC regular season crown for that incorrect officiation at UVA, because that would have flipped the game effectively. And we would have finished first. That's incredible. The refs cost us the game versus Virginia. Yep. That's incredible.
Yeah,
Maybe we should just hang a banner and protest.
Yeah, we should. Might as well.
Yeah. Also, look at this. UNC 0 field goals in the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds of the game.
Wow.
Yep. Duke finished the game on a 6-0 run over the last 98 seconds.
Yeah, it's just exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Yeah. Now, and to the Lively point, he got in foul trouble, but UNC came out with a really good game plan against him this time. Basically, they said, we're going to put him in situations where we're going to get him in foul trouble so he gets out of the game. But then once we got him back in and we basically said, we don't care if you foul out, like, we just need you to play your game, he was able to turn it around.
Yeah. Last time we won the ACC tournament, we were the 3 in 2019. Oh, there you go. Stats from chat. So yeah, Duke ends on a 6-0 run. Carolina goes 1 of their last 9 and 0 for their last 7, and their field goals in the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds. The Duke defense really ramping up there. We hold them to 30% shooting on the game on 17 of 56. We hold them under the defensive scoring average at 57 points, which we allow opponents an average of 64. So that was really good there. You know what? Hubert Davis can't complain about the free throw line because they took 3 more than we did, and they made 4 more. They were 18 of 21. So,
right.
He said the free throw line was the excuse. Javante Jones saying we took their best punch. We certainly did there in the middle of the second half. But yeah, Hubert Davis, no excuse this time because you got all the calls you wanted, and you got all the free throws that you wanted, and you even took more than we did. And we were even on the boards, 39 apiece, 29 defensive rebounds each, 10 offensive rebounds each.
Wow.
Completely even across that one.
Wow.
Yeah. We just managed to give ourselves we have 14 second chance points. They only had 7. And that is really sort of the difference there in the game, is the second chance points.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah. All right. Break out the bruise. Wow, that was exciting. Well, Justin, thank you for joining me. That was a crazy Duke Carolina game.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm hoping we don't have to do it again because I'm figured Carolina's just going to get bounced here pretty early in Greensboro this week. So, yeah, keep our
Fingers crossed
there.
Fingers crossed.
But look, everybody, thank you so much for joining us here on your Saturday night. Hopefully you enjoyed the game as well. If you did, please hit that sub button. As we'll be back for the postseason, as we'll be back following Duke through the ACC tournament and the NCAA tournament. We'll probably talk about our brackets at some point as well. Maybe that just goes along with the first NCAA game. We will see how we schedule that one. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Have a great and happy Sunday. Go burn a bench or something.
That's right.
For
yes.
UNC, or don't if you're not allowed to do that. But hopefully, if you got a fire permit, go burn a bench.
That's right.
Otherwise, we will see you on Thursday for Duke's first game of the ACC tournament because they have the double bye. It'll be on Thursday. And until then, go Duke. Good night.